Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go. It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this?
This is happening!
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Check 1, 2.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1. It's the Mike Calta Show.
It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, the 8th of May, 2026, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Today is the weirdest lineup of guests we've ever had on a show.
Pretty weird.
I mean, all good.
Yeah, it's just eclectic.
Doesn't seem like it would flow together very well, but it won't.
Yeah.
So it's not flowing into each other. Today, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour from Glee, Matthew Morrison's going to be here along with Skylar Astin, who is known best for his role in Pitch Perfect. Both fans of both the guys. Love both. Love the movie. Loved Glee. Gio's a big Glee fan. Gio was very excited when we found out that he might be coming in today. Those guys are going to be performing at a new club and restaurant and supper lounge called the Sapphire. I just called it every name possible because I don't really know what the official. I think it's a I don't know supper club.
Okay, Sapphire
atmosphere.
Supper Club.
Yeah, but anyway, that is going to be opening this weekend, and those guys are going to be there. I assume performing because they're going to have live shows there and music and all that. We'll find out from them when they get in here. And then also our friend Craig Gass is in town, and he's got Chris Kale from Five Finger Death Punch, who we host a podcast with.
Right.
And Ricky Rackman, who's a legendary MTV host. Ricky Rackman did what before he was on MTV?
Ran clubs? Or was
Yeah.
that, okay, yeah.
I thought he was a radio guy.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah. Well, I know that he, that's kind of how he met all those guys and got into it, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Because
So
I think he had the Cat House.
Cat House. Him
Okay,
and
yeah.
Tame Me Down. Fatter Pussycat.
Right.
Yeah. So those guys will be here in the 9 o'clock hour. And Gio, we got to get over there. Are you very excited about Glee today?
We should have him fight.
My money's on the dancers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very agile.
Yeah. Plus Ricky Rackman's gonna be like 70 now.
Yeah.
So, Gio, are you excited? Mr. Schuster will be here.
Yes, excited, stressed, all the above.
Why are you stressed right away?
I always get stressed.
Make sure that they get here on time and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
plus I always have to have a lot. I have to have a lot of awkward conversations in the driveway when I'm trying to explain what it is this is.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I let them know Although I don't know how much will filter down to them. I let them know that this was a studio that was built in this house after the pandemic, and I left their name at the guard gate and all that stuff. So hopefully that goes easy.
I said it's just usually awkward conversation, but I'm used to it.
Woke up to a weird text this morning from Swigs. Remember Swigs?
Really? Yeah.
I haven't talked to Swigs in 4 years.
Right.
He's been busy with those soda shop places.
No, I don't think he's the Swig. I don't think it's the same Swig.
No.
So he texts me, and I guess he knows the driver that is bringing the guys today. And he was asking me about, I don't know, passing information on to them or whatever, just so the guy knows where. I was like, I didn't see it till this morning. I don't want to text him back.
Right, yeah.
Also, that's the catalyst to make him reach out to you, is I know the driver.
I guess the driver reached out to them and said, do you have Mike's phone number? Because I'm driving these guys there tomorrow, and all I have is the address. I don't have the phone number like to say, hey, we're here or whatever. Yeah. So he said to me, do you want me to give this guy your number, or do you want me to, whatever? But I was too late.
Right.
Yeah, everybody that pulls up here always looks very confused, and then they look at me, and they see Joe usually milling around the trash.
Yeah, well, think about, how many times they're going to somebody's house.
Yeah.
It's always like a radio station, it's in a strip mall, or it's a building.
Think about it. Really, most people are going to people's houses now.
For podcasts.
Yeah. I mean, that's really what it is now. I mean, how many of these guys are doing radio interviews?
Yeah.
I like to pound my chest and be like, I built this here in my garage. Yeah, Mark Maron's been doing it in his garage for 10 years longer than I have. So
you've got sleeves and pants on those days, so that's good.
You're a fancy boy.
I can skip
dressed up.
I can skip that part of the conversation, which
fancy,
is nice.
Fancy for Five Finger Death Punch.
What do you mean you have to have a conversation about me in my pajamas?
I say, listen, the host may not have sleeves and or underwear.
Now you know the underwear secret. No, I'm wearing underwear today.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm missing is socks today. Everything else.
Right. He may not. He's probably doesn't have shoes, sleeves, or underwear on, and we're going into the garage. But it is very successful morning radio show.
Do you like Funko Pops?
Don't say that, because I don't think they could take one when they leave.
Yeah. Door prize.
I thought we were doing that. I thought we were giving every guest a Funko Pop.
No, we can give them something else, but not the Funko Pops. It took me a long time.
Once they get in the room, they're fine. It's the entire process leading up to that.
Well, it's because it's like Willy Wonka. When you're in the garage, you're like, I'm clearly in someone's garage. Then you open this door and you're like, oh, there's the magical wonderland.
Yeah.
I'm
like, don't mind the dogs, and dogs are barking. It's a lot.
If I'm not going to start this whole thing now, but if there's more extension to this contract or a new contract or whatever, at that point I would consider rebuilding out there.
Yeah.
But I hate to do it now and then a year later have them say, well, it's been nice.
Yeah, that would suck.
I just got a really nice hallway for nothing. Holy smokes. I have mail that I believe is from jail.
Oh, jail mail.
Now, I think I know what this is.
Open it away from your face.
Yeah. They say you smell it first.
No, I don't.
Do like LeBron.
Yeah.
It is the wellness education specialist at the Hardy Correctional Institute on State Road 62 in Bowling Green, Florida. Now, I have gotten mail this size before from jail. It's been a couple of years. Last time, the prisoners made Christmas cards. You ever see how you could go to like a school and you could buy Christmas cards that the kids made,
right,
and then hand those out? The prisoners made Christmas cards last time.
That's
and
nice.
They sent, it was very nice.
Yeah, it's thoughtful.
So I don't know if that's what this is, or this could just be a bunch of D-pics. I have no idea. But let's see.
I hope it's both.
I'm hoping for the latter.
Oh, there's a note, and I think there's cards.
All right.
Yep, there's cards.
Oh, man.
Oh, these are great.
From multiple inmates?
Yes. Oh, they were Easter. We missed it there for Easter. Oh, man, a lot of writing. Mr. Calta, please pass these out to your staff, and please share the rest with John and Drew and the rest of the Bone staff, Dizzy and Monica. It's hard to read. If you can and want to give one to Medicine Man and Jacob 2 times, you're going, okay. So they made nice cards. There you go.
That's
from jail.
very
nice.
thoughtful.
Thank you.
I will pass them out accordingly.
Nice.
There you go. As soon as
And
the
they
fentanyl doesn't kill me.
And it got sent to your house?
No.
Okay.
It got sent to the radio station.
Okay.
That would disturb me.
That's
if it
what
came
I
to
was
that.
like,
Yeah, I very rarely do I get things delivered here, but every once in a while something will slip through the mail. I got a certified letter yesterday. I got two. I don't even know. I got like 3 like special delivery letters yesterday. I didn't open any of them.
I have not opened my mailbox in a decade.
That's the thing. I feel like if it's coming to me through the mail, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's
so
also
much
not
crap.
important.
Well, the one that was certified is the one that they wanted to have record that I got it. So that's something. I don't know what that is yet. I haven't, but I don't have
But
that.
they don't leave that in your mailbox. They
They
give it to you,
deliver
right?
that, yeah.
Yeah. Like my wife, I know, gets the mail, but at one point I literally said, "Do we even need this mailbox? Like, we just kind of in the way. Like, just get rid
My
of
wife
it."
will do that all the time. There'll be a stack of mail, and she'll go, "Will you go through that and see what?" I go, "Throw it away."
Yeah.
I go, "If it's important, I'll get it."
Yep. They'll text me. They'll call me.
Yeah.
They'll email me. I don't need this.
But much like I am with scratch offs, Carmen,
Yeah.
I don't open the mail. I don't. It could stare me right in the face. My wife was looking at it.
Same.
I got 2 letters from something that said like beauty supply or something. And my wife goes, "What is that?" I go, "I don't know." And she goes, "Well, don't you want to know?" I go, "You can open it." And she goes, "Why won't you open it?" I go, "I don't care. I just don't. I don't care. I have no idea." I'm not even sure what it was. It says that I tried to buy something and my credit card got rejected and they think there was an error. I didn't buy anything from a beauty supply company. I have no idea what it was. So I don't even know if I'm getting scammed or not. I just throw it away.
Right, because you're like, is somebody else trying to use my card, or is somebody trying to get my information by saying that somebody else used my card or I used my card? Yeah, it's so confusing.
I don't know what to
now.
believe anymore.
Yeah.
Everything's AI.
Yeah, it is. That's AI.
What else? Anybody do anything great? Anything coming up this weekend?
Not really. I mean, there's a good UFC on Saturday night. Friday night, I don't know, Carmen, if you want to go. Napalm Death is playing.
Ooh,
So-
sorry, busy.
Yeah.
Oh, a buddy of mine was at Rockville last night. Guns N' Roses played.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh.
Mickey Mouse is on stage just working it, man. It sounded, the band sounds amazing. Sounds exactly like the album.
Right. I saw Jericho out there with his band, and he had it packed, and he had them call and response and stuff. Jericho's a rock star, man.
Oh, yeah. He knows what's going on.
Axl is sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know, but you got to think that after all these years, he probably just can't do it anymore. It's not like David Lee
right.
Roth where he's.
I'm not mad at him.
But that's it. If you can't do it anymore, what are you doing? Because you're ruining your legacy.
Clearly, people want to see it.
The
though.
money must be so good that nobody around them can say, "Dude, this is not sounding great."
Oh, I want to hear it.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. I'll send it to you guys.
I'm sure it's terrible.
I mean, it's Mickey Mouse. It's the Mickey Mouse voice that we've heard. You know, he's singing. He was doing "Welcome to the Jungle." I went, "Oh no!"
It was whenever they had the Black Sabbath thing, whenever they did the Ozzy concert and stuff, and they came out there, and he was like, "Woo."
Yeah.
what did Moose put up a picture of?
Oh, I didn't see.
Moose put up a picture of a drum set that looked like
On Instagram or where?
I don't know. I saw it on Facebook, but
Well, I don't know.
and he said, "Ooh, ready to go," and I couldn't tell who it was. The drum set looked like it had a picture of Charles Manson on it, but it wasn't. I couldn't figure out who it was.
Well,
Maybe it
good
was Guns N' Roses.
Good luck. If you give me some more information,
Yeah,
I probably.
yeah,
if you
yeah.
send me the picture, I'm sure I probably know.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have no FOMO on that. I just realized that's in where's that Daytona?
Yeah.
And Rolling Loud's going on in Orlando. That must be a heavy corridor over there.
I'm sure. Yeah.
That's got to be a lot of traffic.
I will tell you, surprisingly, that Rockville is done very well.
Yeah.
Because that was the first festival I went to. Because I'm not a big festival guy. I'm not even a more than 2 bands on a bill guy. Like
Yeah.
if there's 4 bands and stuff, I usually go for the the co-headliners last 3 songs and then the headliner or something. But
I'm sure that area is used to hosting probably more people than Rockville draws with like Daytona 500 and stuff,
Yeah, I mean, so the traffic wasn't bad. There's nothing to do in Daytona. Daytona is
It's a dump.
Yeah, and especially after the hurricane, there was like nothing there. But we stayed at a hotel that was right down the street, totally fine. Getting in and out was pretty easy. They had food and drinks and shelter everywhere. Everyone was cool. Like
Yeah,
there was nobody
that's
like,
good.
you think you're going to see terror and suicidal tendencies and all that stuff, people are going to try and fight you. Everyone was totally cool.
Yeah, I
What
wonder
are
if
you
you
worried about?
I wonder if you guys can hear this. Hold on a second.
That doesn't sound too bad.
It sounded pretty bad.
I mean,
to
that's
me.
a high-pitched song, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
He's doing the talk singing. He's off time and then goes into the higher part and he's total falsetto.
And I told you, he runs off stage and gets oxygen.
Sure.
Which I'm not knocking him for it. I'm just saying it must be draining him.
But he can't do that high gravelly signature.
The signature sound,
that what he's famous for. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
Which it's like you're just a little bit older now. It goes away.
Is that normal to run off stage to get oxygen? That sounds
think
like
when
maybe
you're-
hang it up.
Yeah.
Take a break.
When you're
rest.
running around at that age, running around like a lunatic, screaming.
Maybe you shouldn't do it anymore.
Well, that's what
Right?
Galvin-
They
that's
must be
what Galvin's
making
saying.
so much money that's
Yeah.
like,
I'm sure they are. I'm
But
sure they
Plus,
are.
there's
Aren't
people
they
that want to
worth
see
a lot
them.
of money?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
people
yeah.
want to see them. They want to
Yeah.
see them live. And Axl's worth a lot of money, and Slash is worth a lot of money, and Duff's worth a lot of money, and those other guys are like, we really could use the money.
Like any bill that has Guns N' Roses on it looks great.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to draw people. But man, nobody can tell him like, dude, it's not. There's got maybe just sing the songs different. I was like, you could put it in a different key or do something.
Yeah.
To just do a different version of it. Like, there's bands that do that. They've changed the version and the key and stuff over the years.
They probably have done that already.
Maybe.
They probably have done that.
But that Mickey Mouse voice that he does just sounds horrible.
I will say, still to this day, at 54 years old, Appetite for Destruction, the greatest album of all time.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there.
With what?
With Led Zeppelin 4.
Right.
With Dark Side of the Moon. With
I mean, Dark Side of
Master
the
of
Moon.
Puppets.
Dark Side of the Moon is great, but it's different, almost like a different genre.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you were just saying albums, like full albums all the way through, like all the songs and stuff that are on there. I mean, there's a lot of great albums, but that's one of those ones that it's hit after hit, not only radio hit after hit after hit, which there's a ton of those on there, but then just every song. I can't pick a bad song off of Appetite.
I agree with
Carmen, what do you think? Would you change the top 5 or do you want to add something?
I think it's good. I think you guys nailed it.
You like Toxic by Britney Spears? You want to mix that in there?
Nah.
How are things at the homestead?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you took a pool picture just to bust Gio's balls.
Yes. Well, yesterday, I did a little cleaning and I got home and then I was sitting outside and I was like, "Ooh, it's so nice." So then I put a bikini on and then I got in the pool.
I didn't know you got in the pool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not taking my phone in the pool, and I was home by myself. But we have like a big floaty and
What do
stuff.
you mean you're not taking your phone in the pool? Of course you got to take your phone in the pool.
Not in the pool.
No, I mean,
take it in the pool.
Yeah, because you have
Addicted.
Yeah, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Where I just put it up on the table, turn the ringer on in case Chad calls or something like that. But yeah, I just got in our big floaty and just floated around. The dog.
If I called you, would you answer or would you say I'm not a doctor?
I wouldn't know that you were calling, but I would probably have to call you back because by the time I got out of the floaty and to my phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I honestly, I was joking before, but I would have that phone with me right on the float.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on.
I don't. And that's kind of like a little detox, a little time away.
You got to.
There's a time and a place to put your phone down. And when you're in the pool relaxing, that's a great time to put your phone down.
Before I go to bed, I put my phone down 4 different times. I put it away and I go, okay, I'm done. Then I go, oh, let me check one more thing. Then, oh, wait, hold on, I got a text. No, wait.
I try to stop looking at my phone for 30 minutes before I go to bed.
It is so funny that you bring this up, Carmen, because a little bit behind the scenes of in here, whenever we come in, I'm getting news ready. Mike's over there making notes and going through stuff. Gio comes in a little bit later because he gets the coffee and does that. Carmen's already in studio and she's getting everything ready. What do you think Joe does?
Joe mills about. Joe goes over to the TV. He does some stuff with the TV out there. He comes in here. He gets the lights going.
But then after that, Joe just sits there I just sent you guys a picture. I was sitting here getting news ready, and I just look over, and he's just staring off into space. He's not on his phone. He's not on his computer. He was literally just.
I'm preparing myself for the show.
Sometimes you need to decompress.
It looks like he's meditating.
Yeah,
that's right.
He was just looking straight ahead. No, not doing anything else.
Do we know if those eyes are open?
Sitting there. I think the eyes are open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it looks like his eyes are closed.
Maybe closed.
Yeah.
Listen, that is an old man's.
That's an Axl Rose should be doing.
This the picture of Ben Affleck where he's smoking the cigarette?
Yeah.
That's Joe's version of that
I
meme.
sniped a picture real quick because I was like, what is Joe doing? And then I go,
What were you doing, Joe? Were you looking at the monitor? Were you thinking, or were you just tuned it out?
Pontificating.
Well, let me look at it. Hold on. I'll tell you.
All right.
Oh, no, I was looking at what was on TV.
Oh, the TV.
Yeah.
Up here. I got you. Oh, man. So I'm going to this thing tomorrow night, the Sapphire.
oh, you are?
So,
Are you going to wear a fedora?
if I had a fedora, I would.
Huh?
It was, I have to tell you, it went from yes to we're up to 67% that I'm going.
Okay.
Right now. That is because as time went on, I realized how more and more involved it was. And I don't know. I have to get shoes. I don't have shoes to wear.
Oh, new night shoes?
New night shoes.
Come on.
Right?
Oh, that means though you guys are gonna be at the mall.
I'm not going to be at the mall. My wife is going to the mall today. I asked her to pick me up a pair of new night shoes.
You're going to the mall.
The Hey Dudes or Crocs aren't going to cut it for Sapphire?
Will not cut it for Sapphire.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I even tried fancy sneakers.
I was going to say, what about those silver shoes that make your feet bleed?
Nope.
You don't want to wear those?
Yeah, I can't wear those.
Anytime I drive by the mall, I go, "Who the hell goes to the mall?" It's you guys.
It's not me. It's Amanda.
Don't you have like Jordans and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Those kind of go
too
with.
fancy for that.
You think?
Yeah.
It's so funny to me that that's like a rule. It's, the Jordans are probably more expensive than any other shoes that people are wearing in there.
Yeah.
It's just because they're dress shoes or whatever. But like those kind of go with everything. And especially if you're, popular.
You definitely can wear Jordans.
Right.
No.
As your fancy shoes. Yes, you can.
Are they going to kick you out?
I guarantee.
No, but it's just not one of those events. It's not a sports thing.
What
or
is the
whatever.
event?
It's the grand opening of this high-end nightclub / restaurant /
100% Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah,
By the way,
not a grand opening.
I'm telling you right
Yes.
now, whatever shoes you get are not going to be as cool as Jordans.
Be a trendsetter, not a follower.
And
I'm not. Do I have anything about me that's a trendsetter?
And again, Jordans would be following the trend because that is
They would, yeah.
That is a
people would.
very common trend to wear like a suit.
Even Pete said he's not wearing Jordans. He's going for night shoes.
Wingtips,
All right.
Maybe. I would wear a nice pair of wingtips.
penny loafers,
Shiny loafers. Yeah.
Steel toe boots.
Oh,
Get a nice shoe shine before you get there.
yep. We'll buff out.
You should just get some cowboy boots.
No.
Yes, those work too.
If
Those
Ian,
can replace any night shoes you get.
if Ian is going to this, what do you think Ian's wearing? He's not wearing wingtips.
I don't know.
He's not.
You're right. Certain people can get away with certain things.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm that guy.
I think you're going to be surprised. I think you're going to go in there and you're going to go, damn it.
Should have worn my Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even though I will say Jordan's not that comfortable.
No, they're the worst.
Yeah, they're too flat for me. There's like no support in them. They look nice. Chad has a bunch, you know what I mean? But I'm not a big fan of them.
I did a very old man / probably what ladies do to each other, whatever. I saw a lady the other day and she was wearing some Brooks, and I go, excuse me. I go, what kind of Brooks are those? What model? And she goes, I don't know. She was like completely confused, whatever. And I was looking at them and she was like, but they're good. We were talking. She was super nice and talking about the shoes, but just like random lady, hey, I like your shoes.
Now, how come when he says that, you don't say, and then you went up to the lady and said, hey, what kind of shoes you got over there?
Because,
Yeah, creep.
Because he's going to go up to her and say, ooh, can I smell you? Did you just put them on?
I've never said that to a woman. I've never smelled a
It's
woman.
usually how all your stories start. I saw this lady. I wanted to smell her, so I went up and said hi.
Yeah. Also, you know that I'm generally interested in
the
her
shoes.
shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I want to talk to a lady too.
No, if she wasn't
Yeah,
a smoke show, you're not going over.
You are talking to her under false pretenses.
Yep.
You're
like,
talking to her to get her Instagram.
yeah.
Galvin's
No,
talking to her to get her.
I've never said to a lady, "Hey, give me your Instagram." Ever.
No, you just creep until you find them later
No,
on.
that's
You look through their pictures
Right.
and match up historical landmarks.
You go and you go and introduce yourself so you can get her name, so then you can go find her easier.
I did. No, I don't. I'm not finding women.
Take a picture of her and then put it in ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Find this woman on social media.
I saw a picture.
Instagram.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I know that bench. I think she's in Hyde Park.
Oh, that was just one thing. Yeah. All right, I get your point.
Yeah, there's a big difference in the approach.
Nothing wrong with it. Just different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny though because after that I was on Instagram and I saw a lady who said how women meet, and it was her and she was doing Forrest Gump. Like the voiceover thing was, those look like comfortable shoes.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta have night shoes. I gotta have. I think I'm wearing like a full suit.
A suit.
Yeah.
You're not going.
Right?
You are not.
I shouldn't go. I'm not
Also,
going.
way.
Thank you,
also,
Gio.
I feel like you're gonna get there and you're gonna go, what am I wearing a suit and night shoes for when I could have just wore cool stuff? Like you're gonna dress like you're going to the 6th grade dance, and everybody else is gonna be dressed like it's a nightclub.
Yeah, I'd say you go tracksuit, Michael.
I don't know. I don't know.
Make it easy.
I bet you if I rolled out in the tracksuit, I could probably pull it off.
Yeah.
Suit out.
Yeah.
For those reasons, I'm out.
I don't know.
And
I tried to get out, and then Pete and my wife brought me back in. And
The three of you are going?
no, Pete's going with a girl.
Right.
4 of us are
Four
going.
of you going?
Double date.
Yeah, we had a little double date action, and Pete would not. I kept going. I don't know, Pete. I think I'm out. He'd go, all right, well, we're gonna go, and he would not bail with me. You know?
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying?
he's going on a date. Like you're
Yeah.
going with your wife.
Yeah,
He's-
he's trying to impress.
Right.
Pete cancels, it kind of screws things up. You cancel.
Oh, we don't have to cancel.
No. Well,
We could have just did something else.
that's what I'm saying. Not going to this thing.
Yeah.
You not.
Don't get me wrong. I want to go.
It
I
sounds like it.
don't want all the fanfare that goes with
Yeah.
it.
Fan.
Just
fanfare.
yeah. Pete's trying to impress a girl.
Right.
Like, oh,
What'd you say?
He said you are such an old man.
Why?
Night shoes and fanfare.
Fanfare. There's a lot of fanfare that
he
goes
makes a good
on.
point.
Is Ringo going to be there?
If you're going to an event, you have to go purchase a new wardrobe. It's probably the event's not for
But
you.
that's the thing. He doesn't need to.
No. I
He
don't
has
need to.
clothes.
I just need shoes.
Yeah.
I just need shoes.
You also don't need shoes. How you have night shoes. You're fine.
I can't. I don't. I have those black shoes with like white soles, and my wife's like, "No, those are too casual."
They're not.
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
All right.
He's still going to buy new shoes.
Yeah.
Totally gonna buy it.
obviously.
Yeah, that's already. That
He's
train
going
already
to
left
the
station.
mall.
He's going to buy new
I'm not
shoes
going to
that
the mall.
looks like a kid in junior high going to a dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear.
Like when you borrowed grandpa's
You know that
shoes.
kid? You know that kid from junior high? I look like his dad who dropped him off at the
Yeah.
at the dance. Oh,
You're not going.
I would like the other. You don't even know the worst part. I gotta drive.
Oh.
What? Oh,
With
you're
the-
definitely not going.
Gotta drive myself.
Yeah, Uber? I would Uber.
Yeah, Uber
Yeah.
XL.
Uber Black.
Baby.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I don't really use Uber a lot. I forgot about that.
You can't roll up with just by yourself.
You roll
Putting
up,
on my night shoes.
roll up in Pete's Lamborghini.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Pete's got, some nice cars.
That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be different.
You and Pete.
Struggling to get out of a Lamborghini. I don't know. You guys just want to park it yourself? 'Cause, I have other cars.
We
I
got a
gotta get to.
line.
Yeah.
I hope you drown in your pool.
Slipping around with your new shoes because the bottoms aren't scored.
Oh, no. It's going to be a great night. Great night. Just look, you're not going.
Yeah.
Just go to Esposito's.
Ooh, now we're talking.
See?
I can wear jeans there.
Any shoes you want there.
Yeah.
Now we're
that's true.
talking.
Nobody's judging me. That's
Exactly.
All right.
I'm sure it's a great place, but,
I like that.
Is there a dress code for this place? Is it because it seems like
Yeah, it's formal.
high end.
Like there will be
It's-
people wearing tuxedos.
Do you have a like an invitation or a
Right.
thing?
I don't, but I read it last night. It's formal dress. There will be people in tuxedos there.
Oh, maybe you have to go full tuxedo then.
No, I don't have. I already got clearance on that. You do not have to go full tuxedo.
Luxury supper club and lounge. Let me see.
Between-
Dress code.
Oh, there
dress
you go.
code.
Perfect.
Well, keep in mind, there's dress code for the club, not for grand opening.
Right. But I'm just saying, this says
To preserve the refined high-energy elegance of the Sapphire, all guests are expected to adhere to a strict business and formal dress code.
See?
Our
Business.
environment is designed to be immersive, sophisticated, and visually striking.
you're out.
Your attire is part of the experience.
Men's attire. Acceptable attire includes required polish, tailored, and upscaled evening wear.
Wow.
Dinner
Night
jackets.
shoes.
Dinner jackets, suits, or tailored blazers, requested, not required. Collared dress shirts or elevated knitwear. Dress slacks, tailored trousers, or refined denim. So
So you can
refined
wear
denim.
jeans and
So
a-
nice
Not
jeans.
to the opening.
Dress shoes, upscale loafers, or upscale sneakers. In your face.
You're back, baby.
Not
Sir.
permitted. Not permitted.
This is the grand opening. This isn't average Wednesday.
you're
This is it.
it's the dress code.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm listening.
Not permitted. Athletic wear, no cutoff gym shirts, gym attire, or sports jerseys. Can't wear your all-star jersey.
Ooh.
Tank tops or sleeveless shirts.
They're saying don't come Mike Calta.
Yeah.
Shorts. Can I wear my Jordan shorts? Shorts of any kind are not permitted.
Okay.
Out.
Yeah.
Flip-flops, slides, or casual sandals. Hey, dudes. Distressed or overly casual clothing. Baseball caps must be removed upon entry.
Yeah.
Exposed undergarments. Oh, Madonna's out.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that's for girls. I think that's for boys.
This is just for men
Yeah.
because I have women's attire here too. And then the last one is excessively flashy or distracting jewelry.
Oh.
Can't wear your big spinner chain.
Yeah. Oh, I like the way they thought ahead on that one.
Yeah.
So you could literally wear a nice pair of dark jeans,
Yep.
a button-up shirt,
Yep.
and Jordans.
Yeah.
And that is perfectly acceptable.
Not
You're
for,
in.
not for the grand
Yes.
opening.
Oh my
For the
god.
grand
The
opening.
grand opening.
You're
Why do you think there's a difference here? Why do you think there's a
Yeah.
difference?
Because there is.
There
That's
is.
how events go.
Yeah.
None of us know events. You're right. You're an event guy that knows all the events. I didn't know. I didn't know that you knew so much about events.
Distressed and over casual. That's how I always describe Joe.
Yeah. Definitely distressed.
And that's a compliment, Joe.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Thank you, Gio.
All right.
By the way, I love not permitted. Literally should just say what Mike Helton wears day to day. Flip flop slides, shorts, sleeveless shirts.
Day
Yeah.
clothes. Day
Yeah.
clothes
Yeah.
are not permitted.
Yeah.
For sure.
Women's attire. Carmen, you want to see if you ever wind up going? You're not invited, but
Okay.
if you ever go. Elegant, stylish, and evening forward presentation. Acceptable attire includes refined upscale dresses or elevated evening wear, chic fashion forward tops paired with tailored pants or skirts, stylish heels, dress sandals, or elegant flats. Not permitted is a Nickelodeon T-shirt and yoga pants, especially if they're not ironed properly.
I don't wear
No.
Nickelodeon shirts.
I've seen you wear a
They're all-
Nickelodeon shirt.
They're all Chamberlain shirts now.
Well, now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, though, I'm pretty sure I saw.
No,
So you wear the
That
little
was somebody
kids,
else. That was-
rascals, or whatever the hell they were called.
Say no
Rugrats.
shirt.
That was Disney in Spanish.
Yeah, you were in there.
Thank
Too.
you.
Yeah,
I was not.
It says here no shirts with Chad's face either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, then I'm out.
Carmen, no whistles. You're not allowed to wear a whistle.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
It says for not permitted, athletic wear, gym attire, or athleisure, pool wear, beach wear, overly revealing garments,
Ooh.
shorts of any kind, flip flops or casual sandals, clothing with offensive graphics. Oh, come on, man. Exposed undergarments or excessively flashy or distracting jewelry.
They're
Also,
just taking the fun out of it.
I'm starting to lean to what you're saying now, though.
No, don't go.
No. The fact that they're going into this much detail on the dress code, I think says a lot.
This is day-to-day dress code.
Oh, this is not
This
from
is
the.
not-
I thought this was from the website.
Right.
No, yeah. This is the website,
Yeah.
but I'm saying this is day-to-day dress code. This isn't like this is our grand opening dress code.
Right.
This is the dress code.
But I'm saying the fact that they're going into that much detail says that they take that serious.
Seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're saying if you look cool, you can wear that stuff.
Right. You can
Yeah.
wear jeans. You can wear a button up. You can wear
Right.
Jordans. You can wear all
You
of
can wear
those
all that
things.
stuff. What they don't want is your light blue jeans and hey dudes and
I know. I get
in a
it.
graphic tee.
yeah.
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 I get it. I'm not confused.
No, you're wearing a tuxedo and
No, I'm
wingtips
not.
and stuff and a monocle.
I'm not wearing I would wear a monocle. I'd pull a monocle off.
No,
Mr. Peanut shows up.
I'm on. You definitely have to go to the mall now.
Thank you. I'm not going to the mall. My wife's going to the mall, and she's going to come back with a pair of night shoes, and that's all I need.
What you need to do, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. Is Soph coming by today?
I don't think so.
You
but
should have Soph come by today, and she knows exactly all the stuff that's in your closet and say, I need a cool outfit. And she would put 3 different cool outfits together for you.
Well, I did that with Amanda last night, and that's why I pulled out 3 different suits that I was going to wear. You know what Amanda wore last night for the first time in 20 years? Her wedding dress. Yeah, she put it on, and it was big on her. Not too many wives can say that they tried their dress on 20 years later, and it's actually big.
Did you go to Texas Roadhouse in it, or where?
No, she's
just trying it out.
Trying it on, yeah.
Oh, I think
Wearing
he's
it.
talking about you, Carmen.
No, I'm not.
3 weeks later, canceled in it.
No, Carmen. I was not talking about you.
Yeah.
Not talking about you.
What a jerk.
All right, let's
Gio,
take
that
a break.
was you. You can't pass that one off to Mike. I heard it.
I got blamed for everything.
Yeah, I heard it come from your lips.
Yeah, you brought it up.
You're a jerk.
When we come back from break, Carmen will tell you what we have to give away, and we'll play a little round of Sporkle next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
There's one accident right now. It's in Hillsborough County, and it's got westbound I-4 closed between Mango Road and I-75. The accident itself on the ramp from Mango. Stopped traffic right now. Nobody's going anywhere. They say a 2-hour delay. I'm going to give it longer. Avoid that completely if you can. I'm Monica with traffic.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let him cook, Tampa.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Mike Calta here for the Golden Diamond Source. If you're still trying to figure out what to get mom for Mother's Day, listen up because this deal is absolutely huge. From May 5th through May 8th, when you purchase up to a $500 gift card, Golden Diamond Source is going to match it, giving you up to $1,000 in spending power. That's right. They're basically doubling your money to help you get your mom something that she'll absolutely love. And whether you're looking for something simple and elegant or you want to go big this year, they've got jewelry to fit every style and every budget. Plus, they only sell real, natural diamonds. None of that factory-made stuff, because if it's real love, it should be a real natural diamond. Go see Steve and Julie and the entire family at the Golden Diamond Source or shop online right now at goldendiamond.com.
It's some love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Car wreck, instant chaos. No time to scroll, no time to guess. Call 1-800-ASK-GARY. Real lawyers, real doctors, connected fast. That's the move. Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Give Mom the gift of luxury and relaxation she deserves with a Safety Harbor Resort and Spa gift card. Gift cards allow Mom to indulge in spa services and enjoy all resort amenities, including steam room, sauna, fitness classes, 3 swimming pools, Sunday brunch, and waterfront tiki bar are right on Tampa Bay. Mother's Day gift card packages are specially priced, so you can treat every mom on your list. Go to safetyharborspa.com to buy your Mother's Day gift cards or call 888-BEST-SPA. A Safety Harbor Spa gift card is a gift every mom will love. Come for a service and stay for the day.
Are you looking for the best advice on home financing? Tune in every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 102.5 The Bone. With over 35 years in the mortgage business, the Loan Arranger is your key to smart financing.
When you order windows or doors from WeatherTight, you pay no money down and no interest, and you get a $100 rebate for every window and $200 rebate for every door panel. With interest rates climbing, the savings really comes in handy. Times are tough, but WeatherTight Mike is making it a little easier to get beautiful new windows and doors at an affordable price.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows. Hi, everyone. Super Bowl champ Vernon Davis here from Legal Help Center. If you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, listen up, because we have legal professionals standing by right now to answer your questions for free. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. The call is free. The consultation is free. And you can speak with a live agent right now. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident of any kind, call now to find out if you have a case and how much you could potentially get.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard it, folks. If you've been injured, call and find out how much you qualify for. Call 800-266-6200. That's 800-266-6200. 800-266-6200. Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states. Not available in California.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Adam Ray makes a stop at the Hard Rock Event Center at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino on July 26th. His appearance as Joe Biden on Kill Tony amassed over 30 million views and remains one of the most popular in the show's history. Catch Adam Ray at his Who Is Me tour July 26th at the Hard Rock Event Center.
Today's Sporkle on the Mike Calta Show is sponsored by Southern Steer Butcher. Now with 4 locations in Tampa Bay. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot again today. A little cooler along the coast. Overall, high temperatures around 90 degrees. Mild and muggy tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And really both Saturday and for Mother's Day. Hot, cooler along the coast. Sunday, though, quick little 20% rain chance. High temps all weekend long, though, around 90 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
$6:43 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are our phone numbers, and the phone lines are completely full. Coming up at 8 o'clock this morning, we'll give you a chance to win $1,000 with the Bone Bonus keyword. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, Matthew Morrison from Glee and Skylar Aston from Pitch Perfect will be in the studio with us. They're going to be at the Sapphire Lounge this weekend.
Are they performing?
Yes.
Because I know they're both, like, singers.
Yes, well, that's the thing with this place is going to have entertainment. Very Miami-like.
Top hat and tails.
Yeah, so that's why I came where I got to have night shoes.
I like it.
I'll ask those guys when they come here what they think. And then also in the 9 o'clock hour, Craig Gass is going to be here. Ricky Rackman's going to be here. And Chris Kale from Five Finger Death Punch, who I believe is playing Rockville this weekend.
Yeah, so I talked to Craig yesterday, and they were literally on their way to Rockville to pick up Chris and come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they played yesterday.
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All right, good. So those guys will be in the studio with us in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll hang out with them. They're going to be at Side Splitters this weekend doing comedy and telling stories. And Craig and Chris do a podcast together, so that'll be pretty cool. Carmen, what do we have to give away to these fine folks this morning?
Okay, so today we have Hank Williams Jr., Dave Matthews Band,
Okay.
and Triumph.
All right, you'll have your choice of tickets if you win. Let's play a little Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right, so this week we kind of did like a movie theme, so I figured we'd finish it out strong with another movie quiz, right?
By the way, real quick, Mike is going for 3 in a row.
All right.
Okay, so today's movie quiz is top grossing movies in 2006.
Okay.
So that is 20 years ago. All right. So
I don't remember. Yeah, that was a bad year.
It was a long time ago. So I'm going to give you some of the title. You're going to give me the missing word, and we're going to go from bottom to top grossing.
I like doing that.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, for your first one, Blood.
Time it.
Mike, 171 million. Flushed,
Out.
178 million. Flushed, blank.
In.
Down.
Away. Flushed away.
What is that?
Yeah, right?
I don't know, but it raised 178 million. Movie 4.
Scary.
Galvin. Deja.
Boot.
Galvin. Man.
Inside.
Inside. Mike.
That was a great movie.
Season. 197 million.
Blank season.
Killing.
Blank season, yes. 2006. Open season. The Up.
Way.
2005 million. The blank up.
Step.
I don't know.
The Breakup.
Oh.
That was a great movie. Okay. This is a long title. Borat. Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of
Kazakhstan.
Thank you, Galvin.
Damn it.
The of Happiness.
Pursuit.
Mike. The Devil Wears.
Prada.
Yes.
Galvin.
No.
That was Gio.
Gio, okay.
No. Don't take it away from me. I love it so much.
And Pap Pap, we are halfway there.
Gio is on the board with 1 point. Michael and Galvin are both tied. They have 3 apiece.
All right, we're doing top grossing movies in 2006. Your next one, The Hedge.
Fund.
Blank.
Over?
Yes, Over the Hedge. Happy.
Gilmore. No, that's stupid.
What was pretty stupid.
384 million.
Feet.
Happy Feet. Mike Calta. Superman.
Returns.
Mike. Impossible 3.
Mission.
Mike. X-Men. The Stand.
Last.
Galvin. Night at the
Museum.
Galvin. And Pap Pap.
Oh, boy.
We are on the last 3.
Gio has a single point on the board still. Michael and Galvin both have 6.
Come on.
All right. Top grossing movies, 2006. Last 3. Here we go. Royale.
Casino.
Mike. Ice Age, the
movie.
Ice Age, the blank.
Sequel.
$655 million.
The Chill? No.
The Meltdown.
Oh, opposite of Chill.
And your last one.
Mike and I tied, or
no? Michael has 7. You have
one.
6.
All right.
Am I out?
No, you can block. Everyone's
Don't.
still in it. Last one.
Why would I do that?
The Da Vinci
Code.
Galvin.
All right, now you're out.
Oh.
Yes. All right, so this is the top grossing movie of 2006, tiebreaker between Mike and Galvin. Pirates of the Caribbean, Man's Chest.
Dead.
Damn it.
Right.
I got confused and yelled something earlier. I said, that was good.
Your final score, G with 1 point on the board, Galvin with 7, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 8.
And I got to be honest with you, I didn't really have anything planned, so I would like you and your best Captain Jack Sparrow. Well, I didn't expect to win, Gio. I'm a humble man.
I don't believe you.
And your best Captain Jack Sparrow to talk about how wonderful I am at sports.
He did a fantastic job. He came from behind, then he went forward, and then he wound up having 8, and he won the whole thing.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yo ho, Mike's good at Sporko.
Terrible and great at the same time. You're the worst. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Chris.
Chris, you are the winner, sir. I'll put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and you will have your choice of prizes. Thank you for listening.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. He's on line 8, Carmen.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have cruising for a bruising, thin atmosphere, and 53% of geos.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure it's flattering.
Something we talked about yesterday.
Great.
Also, Matthew Morrison from Glee, who played Mr. Schuster, is going to be in the studio with us, as well as Skylar Astin, who is the dude from Pitch Perfect, who is great. He's one of the. And you know what? Yesterday you said it on the air how he's got a little Dane Cook in him.
Yeah,
he does have a lot of.
Like if somebody said that's Dane Cook's brother, you go, oh yeah.
Yeah. He was great in that movie. They will be in the studio with us. They're going to be at the Sapphire Club this weekend, and also then later on, Ricky Rackman, Craig Gass, and Chris Kale will be in the studio with us. We got a full Friday show and a chance to win $1,000 coming up starting at 8 o'clock with the Bone bonus. We've got news next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to the Mike Calta Show. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 20. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 20. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For more info, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Westbound I-4 at Mango Road, an accident on the ramp there has all lanes blocked. Nobody's getting by. Going to be a couple hours before they clear that up. Avoid it by following their detours. Also, a wreck in Brandon, westbound Brandon Boulevard is just before Lakewood Drive with the left lane blocked. I'm Monica with traffic.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Have you been to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino lately? Sign up for a Unity card at the Players Club and receive 50% off vouchers at Fresh Harvest Buffet. Plus, get a free limited edition Hard Rock t-shirt and play up to $200 on us. On Sundays in May, there's a $270,000 blackjack tournament. On Mondays, a $325,000 bonus times treasure spin showdown slot tournament. And on Tuesdays, a $700,000 Phoenix Link free slot spin drawing. Play and earn all month long. It all happens at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Get in there and win.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet arch support support system.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet arch supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
At International Diamond Center, we're all about family, and no one plays a more important role in the life of any family than Mom. She's the rock, the hero, the one that holds it all together. So we invite you to help us celebrate the mothers in our lives with the perfect Mother's Day gift and a little something extra. We've put together a special collection of jewelry just for Mom. We've set aside these carefully selected items so there's no guesswork. You can stop in, shop with ease, and get Mom a timeless gift she's sure to love. And to make it really special, with any purchase of $249 or more, we'll give you a $50 spa gift card so she can use it to treat herself to a day of pampering and relaxation. So come join us at IDC. Help us say a big thank you to the mothers in our lives with a gorgeous bracelet, maybe a pair of diamond earrings, a colored gemstone ring, or a piece from our Perfect Love collection. Buy the jewelry and we'll throw in the $50 spa treat at no charge. Happy Mother's Day from International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. Let me ask a question. When you picture retirement, what do you see? Everybody's goals are going to look different, and your financial plan should be different too. The fiduciary advisors at Trajan Wealth, they take the time to understand what matters most to you and then build the plan around that. That way, when you're making important financial decisions, you've got the entire picture in mind. And the best part is they're local. They got offices in Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers, and Naples. So if you can hear my voice, there's always somebody nearby to get you started. Give them a call today, 1-855-TRAJAN-1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN-1. Or visit TrajanWealth.com and you can set up a complimentary consultation just like I did. Again, 1-855-TRAJAN-1 or TrajanWealth.com. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Actual client paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Out here, we hear your speed before we see you. Wind that rocks us.
Cars drifting toward us.
This isn't just a road, it's our workplace. Slow down.
Keep your distance.
Stay focused. Your choices matter.
Let's get everyone home safely.
Learn more about the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative at WorkZoneSafetyFL.com.
107.3 The Eagle presents the Florida Rock Symphony Summer Concert Series at Ruth Eckerd Hall. 3 nights, 3 iconic artists featuring a rock orchestra. You don't want to miss the music of Led Zeppelin, Saturday, June 27th, and the music of Journey, Friday, July 17th. Both featuring American Idol finalist Konstantin Maroulis. Plus the music of David Bowie, Friday, August 7th. Buy all 3 starting at $99. Tickets on sale Friday. Visit RuthEckerdHall.com.
Join us at Camping World's Red, White, and New Trade event, our biggest trade event of the year, May 14th through the 17th. Trade in your RV and get the highest value guaranteed. Then upgrade for less with new RVs starting as low as $94 a month. Plus, take 25% off select maintenance services. Save up to 40% on camp-ready must-haves. And enter to win a new RV. Don't miss the Red, White, and New Trade event at your local Camping World, May 14th through the 17th. We'll see you there.
The NBA playoffs are underway, and now you can trade every game on Kalshi. You can also trade on who wins each series, the conference finals, and the championship. Boston is currently trading at 14% to win it all, meaning a $100 trade pays out $667 if they take the title. On Kalshi, you're trading against other people in a live market. No house, no odds makers. And as odds move, you can buy in or out anytime throughout the postseason. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code PASS to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
Straight up 7 o'clock on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers to reach us. Coming up in an hour from now, we'll have the Bone Bonus. We'll give you the Bone Bonus keyword. You put it in the app, and you can win $1,000. It's so simple. It'll happen at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, noon, 2, and 5 today. We'll give you the heads up before it happens. It is currently 30 degrees below zero in this room. It is freezing.
You know what's so funny is I did not wear my hoodie today. And normally I wear it in, but it was hot outside. But I still brought it with me in case it gets freezing in here.
I can't complain, though, because what I think is happening is that Joey has a damper problem in his room. The damper opens and closes, and they had to order a new one for him, so it didn't come in yet. And in the meantime, I've shut the air conditioning off. I went in there and shut the system off, and it's still working. I'd much rather it still be working than it not be working. Better? I'd rather it be cold in here than be hot.
Yeah. Because you can always get warm. Yeah.
It is what it is.
100%.
It is. Because I'm freezing today. Yeah. Long pants and a real shirt.
I always bring a hoodie in here and take it off the minute I leave, which is fine. I'd rather, if we were sweating, it'd be far worse.
It'd be way worse, right? All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Sponsored by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
I got to tell you, this place is so buttoned up, it's not even funny.
Why?
I have an email of something that's going on, and it's like, yeah, well, I mean, why don't you wait until like the last minute if you can?
Like what?
Promo thing.
Yeah. They're like, hey, you have call-ins and this and that and everything. Do you want to? And I'm like, I'll just do it live.
Yeah.
I'll do it live. Today's top story, federal officials in San Diego detained and deported over 24 suspected cruise ship workers in a child porn operation late last month at the San Diego port. Yeah, in what was initially rumored to be an ICE raid. Between April 23rd and April 27th of this year, U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers boarded 8 cruise ships at the Port of San Diego Cruise Ship Terminal. And as part of an ongoing sexual exploitation material enforcement operation, the agency, the CBP, reports 27 of the 28 people detained by federal officials were involved in either the receipt, possession, transportation, distribution, or viewing of child exploitation material or child pornography. In total, after boarding all 8 cruise ships, officers detained 26 suspected crew members from the Philippines, 1 suspected crew member from Portugal, and 1 from Indonesia, part of the CSEM enforcement operation.
That is insane to me. And evidently that's I guess the cruise community
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, you're going different places. You're in this port, then this port. Transportation makes it easy. You can snatch people up. Who knows what happens here? You know, all that kind of stuff. Like, it makes sense that would be a viable place for that type of stuff.
That's why I'm always deathly afraid to leave my daughter on the cruise ships. Let her run around on her own.
Well, and then think about this. Also, the workers know what rooms the kids are in. And so it would be very easy for them to, like, set up cameras and stuff.
Right. Wasn't there a story we did a while ago where there was, like, a guy in the wall, in between the walls of somebody's cabin? Yeah, it was like peeking in and doing all kind of stuff.
I'm always like, nobody go anywhere alone.
Yeah,
on the cruise ship, like when my kids are there.
I know, but it's still even that. I mean, because what happens is usually we go with my brother and his kids, and those kids are too similar in age. So what's the 10-year-old going to do to the 9-year-old? You know what I mean?
I mean,
for the 9-year-old,
it's not them. It's someone taking both of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or taking advantage of both of them. You know,
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's scary.
But also on a cruise ship, there's cameras everywhere.
I know, but clearly. Things happen.
They weren't doing it on the cruise ship. They just worked on a cruise ship.
I know, but clearly things happen on those ships.
Yeah, because they know.
But we don't know. They could have been doing it on the cruise ships, but they're not going to put that out there. You know what I mean?
Well, the police would.
I'm wearing jeans today. I'm so uncomfortable.
Can't
stop moving.
They say, like, and listen, truckers, don't get mad at me. I know you're all out there doing very good work and stuff, but there are some. They say that truckers, that's a big thing for
serial killers
and trading women and, that type of stuff as well, because you're always on the move and you're going all these different places. And
I'd like to trade women.
Yeah, well.
No.
Get your CDL.
Just kidding.
The U.S. State Department will begin revoking the U.S. passports of thousands of parents who owe a significant amount of unpaid child support. The department say that the revocations would begin today and be focused on those who owe $100,000 or more.
Oh, my God. And child support?
Yeah. Oh, it adds up, man.
Yeah.
That would apply to about 2,700 American passport holders, according to the figures supplied by the State Department.
Wow.
Yeah. The revocation program will be greatly expanded to cover parents who owe more than $2,500 in unpaid child support. The threshold set by a little enforced 1996 law, according to the State Department.
Because it used to be driver's license,
license,
They went
yeah.
after driver's license. Well, I think that's good. I think if you have kids and you're not taking for your care of your kids, you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
And this should be the way that they force it out of you.
You don't get to drive. You don't get to travel. You don't get to do any of that.
If you can't take care of your number one responsibility, you can't be trusted to take care of the rest of them.
They're going to garnish you your wages.
That's right.
Astronomers say they may have detected thin atmosphere around a tiny icy world beyond Pluto. It's big news because it's something that we've never seen before on an object that small. By watching objects pass in front of a distant star, scientists observe subtle dimming, which suggests it's surrounded by gases like methane or nitrogen. If confirmed, it could reshape how scientists understand our solar system.
Oh, well, good. We know nothing.
Some new stuff.
But we know nothing.
Oh, yeah. But that's the thing that we were talking about whenever that Three-Eye Atlas, is that what it was called? The Three-Eye Atlas, and it was doing those things, and it's like, this never done this before. But it was a situation where, it's never done that before, but how many of those have we seen? And you don't know. It's not like a very common thing. You see somebody walk through a wall, you go, Jesus Christ, that guy just walked through a wall.
Right.
But
I still think Three-Eye Atlas was something else. I do. I don't think it was coming here for anything. I can't. I mean, anything that course corrected like that had to have some ability to do that.
Yeah, or is it just random coincidence? Because there's situations.
That's a long coincidence.
I understand that, but there are situations where it turns out to be something completely different from what they thought, and they're like, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, that's how it went.
And with the advancement in technology, like we're able to see a lot more things now than what they could 20, 30 years ago. So this could have happened before. We just weren't able to catch it at the time.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know?
I don't know. I think that we're on the verge of something. I saw yesterday that they sent all the FBI records over there, and they're in the process of having that done. And then reading those reports about the religious leaders being warned and giving them a heads up, I feel like something we're on the verge of something.
You want something.
I want something.
Yeah,
so
you
bad.
want something.
So bad in my lifetime.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that anyone ever got anywhere before we had GPS and different stuff. Like, think about getting on a ship back in the day and going, we're going
by
to
the stars.
Wherever, by stars, and hope we have enough food.
Right.
Otherwise, we're going to be eating crew members.
Yeah, which most of the time they did not.
Yeah.
And then they got scurvy.
Right. And all that type of stuff. And then they wound up somewhere completely different.
And they
didn't know where they were going. Yeah. Yeah. I would, hey, you want to go on the ship? No. I'm good here.
I bet a lot of them weren't volunteering.
Probably. We talked about Mother's Day coming up. 47% of Americans plan to celebrate Mother's Day this year. Geo apparently is in the other 53%. 39% say they were closer to their mother growing up. Also, the average person plans to spend about how much on Mother's Day gifts?
$150.
$150. Any other guesses?
$200.
$200.
$250.
$0. It says the average person plans on spending $284 on gifts.
That's insane.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
And that's for the average. So there's people that are spending, $500, and there's people that are spending $100.
I think it also determines depends on how many kids you have. The more kids, the more money.
Yeah.
I got to do something. I'm flummoxed.
Carmen gave you a good suggestion.
What was your suggestion?
The spa.
I know, but where and what's the spa?
Like
you
I
know
said,
what I'm
find
saying?
a masseuse that will come to your house.
Yeah, I know, but yeah.
It's so easy.
I know, but I'm
Google.
looking on Craigslist. Next thing you know, I'm getting
that's not what
Craigslist. Well, I mean, that's where you find masseuses that come to your house.
You want one that
That's
has a legitimate license,
Yeah.
and you can find it.
I got one here. Her name is Brown Sugar.
Nope.
And she said she'll spend up to an hour and a half here if the money is right.
And they only charge roses, Michael.
That's right. Right.
You can have a legitimate one for your wife, and then you get brown sugar comes for you. You get in the van. A strong man overseas, the strong man,
from the circus,
throwing the piano, the guys that
toss the
compete.
kegs and stuff.
And carrying the stones and doing everything. He believes he has become the first person ever to pull a car with just his penis.
Oh.
Now that's a lot. That's a lot to do, whatever. But this guy believes he's the first person to ever pull a car with just his penis while on fire.
Oh, I agree that's probably right.
So his name is John Stevenson. He is 50 years old, and we had talked about him before because he became the first person known in the UK for pulling a car just using his testicles,
right?
Which was to raise awareness for men's mental health. But now
to show you what it really looks like to be nuts.
Yeah, so he pulled a car with his penis while he was on fire. Joe has a picture of him.
Oh, there's a picture of it.
Yeah, there's a picture. Well, it's not him pulling the car, but he's just standing there with the strap around his neck. And,
all right.
Yeah.
He's a creep.
Yeah,
You can
for
tell.
sure. Well, what if I...
What do you think is the heaviest thing you could pull with your penis?
No. I don't.
Can you pull a
know.
bike?
A fat girl?
I would imagine. How are we connecting it to me, though, is the big thing.
I don't know. I don't know how this guy did it.
Because if you're tying fishing line around it, I'm not
fishing line, but maybe some sort of cord from you to the
soft. I need some sort of soft.
Yeah,
cord.
like a cotton.
Yeah, like
yarn.
They use to yarn, knitting and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
You don't think you can pull a bike?
No.
Oh, I think you can pull a bike.
I can pull a bike.
Let's get. We got a bike right out here. Let's give it a shot.
You got
a
to tie
yarn?
the cord.
I think I could definitely pull a bike.
No.
I'm not pulling a car.
It's too. I think it's way too sensitive in that area to
Oh,
pull
no.
anything.
That's the big thing is how are you connecting it? You know what I mean?
And where?
Yeah, because I don't want to, pull anything. Yeah,
Pop it off like a daisy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be way tougher than you guys think.
I mean, if you had a harness that went all the way around me and stuff, okay, maybe I don't want to pull anything.
Yeah, I don't want to pull anything. I'm not looking to beat the record.
If you need a bike moved, I can move a bike.
Yeah. And are you walking backwards or are you walking
what
forward
it looks like
with
in the picture?
I don't know.
You got to walk backwards.
Backwards?
Oh, or are you doing elephant tail?
That's what I mean.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't think about
I think that puts too much pressure on it.
I think it'd be easier that way.
I'm with Galvin. I'd rather just move the bike. Yeah, I'm out.
I don't know. A Florida woman who thought an intruder was trying to break into her home while she had her baby inside went to investigate the ruckus on her lanai and found
an alligator.
You better believe it.
Yep.
Not just one, two alligators
humping.
out there fighting.
Or were they mating?
Well, that's the thing. Is she said it looked like they were fighting over territory and stuff, but Florida's alligator mating season began in April. The reptiles are known for being more aggressive and territorial during the season, which runs through September. So, yeah, they could have been trying to mate, or it could have been like, hey, this is my spot.
Yeah,
I'm bringing my lady back to this lanai.
That's something we don't want to mess around with, but I've been seeing more and more of them since mating season started. They just come out. You're right. They're territorial. They like to just let everybody know they're there.
Yeah. Do you have a regular alligator that is here that you see and you're like, oh yeah, I know that one.
But this year he's got a friend.
And have you guys named the alligator?
I have not. I have not named the alligator.
I saw Jovan, who works in promotions at the station, who is also an alligator wrangler or whatever that's called.
Something I will never be called.
And I go, hey, man. I go, how you doing? And he goes, good. And I go, getting any alligators lately? And he goes, yeah, got one yesterday, something, this, that. And he goes, you should come out with me. And I go, never.
Yeah,
never.
no, thank
that
you.
is never going to happen. No, I have zero interest in taking alligators from one place to another. Alligators, I don't want them hurt, and they're there, and people build around, and then they come in the yards, and they're like, I don't know, I used to come over here, and now there's a house and stuff. But also, they're not like a raccoon where you're like, oh, raccoon, cute,
Right,
whatever.
right.
Your alligator, you're like, all right, you stay over there.
They've been under the cars in my neighbor's house, so I'm always worried about my dog.
Yeah.
Because he would definitely, that gator would chop him right up.
Oh, yeah.
So we're always on the lookout when we walk outside to see if there's a gator.
And it makes so much sense. I remember the one guy who said it was under his car, and he was like, my tire like rip on? Because the tail, and you're like, what is going on? Oh, that's an alligator. That's
The
an
neighbor
alligator.
had it. We looked over like, what is that? And there was a gator under the truck just chilling out, just hanging
That would
out.
scare the hell out
And
of me.
that's, 30 feet from my front door.
Yeah, that would scare that.
Yeah.
Imagine you go over there and you just hear it.
Well, at the time, my kids were running up and down the sidewalk playing, and that's how they saw it. It was like, there's a gator over there. Like, oh my gosh.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Trapper came and got it.
Carmen, we talk about this a lot, where don't sleep on Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Because they have great burgers. They have great, you say they're chicken tenders
strips.
with the sausage,
The
whatever.
the pepper gravy.
Pepper gravy, yeah.
And the Texas toast. Oh,
Well,
oh, yeah.
Dairy Queen coming out with some new stuff. They're striking a nostalgic breakfast theme with a new breakfast collection. New Choco Frosted Donut Blizzard.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's vanilla soft serve mixed with Choco Frosted donut pieces and sprinkles. That sounds fantastic.
Fat.
Oh, that sounds so good, doesn't it?
Sounds great.
I mean, yeah, fat, but also good. There's a picture on Bone TV, and I sent you guys a picture. They also have new Fruity Pebbles Shake, which is vanilla soft serve blended with milk, Fruity Pebbles cereal, and then finished with a whipped topping.
I saw an ad for that.
Looks the best.
And then they also have the new Cinnamon Toast Crunch dipped cone.
Yeah.
A cake cone filled with vanilla soft serve, dipped in cinnamon cereal flavored cone coating with crunchy cereal bits and sprinkle with Cinnadust.
Yeah. I want to try that.
I could pull that with my penis.
Wait.
Those all sound good. Sound delicious. Today is Happy World Donkey Day.
Donkey.
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 Oh, jackass.
Are those the same?
Or is that a burro?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is
that
it
different?
jackass?
A donkey, right?
Is a donkey and jackass same thing?
Who are we asking? Jeeves?
I'm asking Google. Yes, jackass is a specific term for a male donkey.
Oh.
Jack refers to the male, while ass is the proper name for the animal species, making it jackass.
There you go.
All right. Happy ass day.
What's a mule?
A mule?
Yeah.
That's part horse, part donkey.
Yes. Very good, Joe.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The fattest, smartest show on the radio.
Fun fact.
What is a female donkey called? If it's jackass.
Jill ass.
Mare ass.
Mare ass?
No.
Fat ass.
No. Jenny.
Oh.
I'm going to start calling my wife Jenny.
Jenny ass or just
Wait.
Jenny?
Jenny ass. Well, it says jackass, Jack. Jeanette. It's called a Jeanette. A female donkey. So Jeanette. Jenny and Jeanette.
Jackass and Jeanette ass.
What's a burro?
Joe.
What?
Joe Burrow.
No.
A burro is a mixture of a donkey and a mule.
No.
No.
A burro is Spanish term for donkey, often used to describe small or wild donkey in the U.S. And then a mule is an offspring of a donkey and a female horse. So it's a male donkey and a female horse makes the mule.
Danielle owns donkeys.
She does?
have donkeys.
Yeah.
She's got like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, she has 3 because she had 2 and then she got a younger one and mixed it in with it and stuff. They over at the Humane Society, they had 2 donkeys there for a little while, and I was like, that's so cool.
I don't know.
They'll
The
just take whatever.
responsibility of owning those animals, though. I mean, your whole life changes when you own those animals.
Yeah, they have like a farm.
All I have to have is somebody throw 3 heads of lettuce into the pen every day. It doesn't even have to be me. It could be my neighbors. It could be anybody. It's all I have to worry about. If I had to go out and feed donkeys every day, that's a lot.
Right, but that's also, your level of how much you want to do and stuff.
Right.
And everything. A tortoise is a good pet for you because they're pretty self-contained. And
Right.
like you said, you're just throwing the stuff out there. But they have rabbits, they have donkeys, they have dogs.
Her husband's like a real man, though. Like he builds barns.
Just the cost
and,
of that, of having to feed those things.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
That's got to be a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to visit. I don't want
A donkey farm?
a donkey farm. I wish I had some sort of animal for Ralphie to have a little bit of entertainment back there because he seems real bored.
What is a good tortoise friend?
I don't know. The dogs go in there every once in a while, and they like sniff each other and stare, but they just look at each other and they don't play around. I threw a ball in there because they.
But you know how
like
a lot of times if you have horses, they'll put a goat back there.
Yeah.
And the goat or a cat. Cats and horses get together.
Yeah, I don't know what a good tortoise friend would be. It's definitely not another tortoise.
Internet says they do not experience loneliness, do not require companionship.
Yeah.
They're solitary creatures, and they definitely should live alone. Keeping them together often leads to bullying, intense stress, severe injuries, or even death from fighting, particularly among males.
And that was the thing that the guy that gave it to me said, I just asked that you don't put him in with anybody else because that's where he has problems.
Yeah, they're highly territorial.
Yeah. And he's got plenty of territory.
Yeah, they don't experience. How do they know they don't experience loneliness?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. How do they determine that?
But I assume, what they did probably was they
put it in with other ones.
They put it in with other ones, and they probably always fought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the only time they got along was when they were mating.
And my tortoise likes to mate. It likes to bang things.
Does it make the weird noise?
It does. Yeah. That's exactly what.
I watch turtle banging videos.
You sound like Bert when he got the wind knocked out of him.
I remember we were kids when I was going to Busch Gardens, and the tortoises would always be banging.
Oh, really?
That was always hilarious.
Yeah. The only thing I've seen my tortoise bang was the flower pot that used to be out there. So one day I just heard it just molesting the flower pot. And it sounded like what, Carmen? Hot. Very hot.
What if Chad later says, hey, do the tortoise thing?
I already do.
What?
She already does the whatever face with the cross-eyed. And,
Yeah. And then she makes Chad pull a bike with his penis.
Yeah.
No.
You think we believe you've just been watching tortoise videos? We know what's really going on.
You don't just randomly do that noise. You've been practicing for a while.
Oh, I watch videos. Yeah, sure you do.
We know what's going on.
You're welcome.
48-year-old Jamie Presley, from My Name's Earl and all that good stuff, has joined OnlyFans. She says it allows her to, quote, create what I want, how I want, and share it directly with the people who've supported me for years. Yeah. Are you getting naked?
That's the whole thing. And
a lot of people do not get naked on OnlyFans.
Boo.
Yeah, I know, but it's just because there's like.
Is Stacey Dash getting naked?
I don't know.
I mean, she looks good, and she's somebody I'd take a look at. I'm not paying to see Jamie Presley naked.
But
little skinny white girl.
Someone out there will.
Little skinny 50-year-old white girl. I believe it's just a beginning curiosity, and then once you get a glimpse of it, you're like, I'm not paying for this.
Does Stacey Dash get naked on OnlyFans? It doesn't say. Stacey Dash started OnlyFans, but no one is watching. so probably no. Right?
I only see her pictures on Twitter.
The stuff on Reddit is just her in like costumes and lingerie and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the same with what's her name from Sopranos. Like she's not.
She did a little though.
She's showing like through stuff, whatever maybe. But
Bad Baby doesn't get naked, and she makes millions of dollars.
But she did, didn't she?
No,
never.
I mean, she does like thongs and stuff like that, but they're all like bikinis.
And she never did topless.
No, I think she like covers up, like she holds them, and but doesn't really
Smart.
show.
Like a tease.
Smart. Tease it out.
Yeah.
It's so funny. What was it? Something, and I brought up Bad Baby, and I said that's so funny that she was just a bad kid.
Yeah.
Like she was a bad kid that they brought on Dr. Phil. She'd catch me outside, all that stuff, blew up, was making money, just rapping and doing stuff in her social media. Then she goes, when I turn 18, I'm going on OnlyFans, and made like $53 million.
But the thing is, I don't even think OnlyFans was around for the first couple of years that she was popular.
No,
she was rapping.
But she also wasn't 18.
Yeah, she was only like 15, 16. And then OnlyFans, when she turned 18, OnlyFans was around.
Right.
And already going.
A bunch of creeps were like waiting to just jump on it
They
the
had, like,
minute
a
she turned 18.
But I said to my wife, I go, do you know she was going to be on our show? And do you know what stopped her? An open letter from Galvin. I did an open letter to her, and they were like, yeah, we're not coming on the show.
Jamie Priestley, she's doing this because Shannon Elizabeth did it. Because I've seen them both at Comic-Con. That's what they do now. They do
they're
Comic-Cons.
They're hurting for cash. But also, did you see Brittany Ferland, Tommy Lee's wife? She had to release her financial statements for some court deal and that they're in, and she's making $40,000 a month doing whatever she's doing, taking pictures. That's a pretty good salary for taking a couple of pictures. Brittany Furlan.
She's Tommy Lee's wife.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, granted, that's definitely helping, but she's pretty sexy. And
the couple times I've seen Jamie Presley in person, she just looks old.
I mean, she's pretty and all that, but I mean, she's a run-of-the-mill.
Right.
She's an average blonde girl.
The problem is they'll be sitting at these tables signing autographs, and they'll have the pictures behind them of when they were
hot.
like 22 years old, super hot and famous, and now they're sitting there 50 signing autographs for $30.
She's old Southern Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And Margot Robbie looks pretty good too, but I don't know that I want to pay to see her naked.
Yeah, I think you're more in the line of somebody that you run into around town.
Yeah, I shouldn't see naked.
Yeah.
That's why I want to see naked.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
But, they say that Jamie Presley net worth approximately $2 million to $7 million.
Yes, that's nothing.
She saw that Shannon Elizabeth made $1 million in like a weekend, and she's like, I gotta get on this.
Did she really?
I think so. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at people making that money doing that.
They're both from they were popular at the same time.
And again, if they're not getting naked, if they're just doing like
Even
lingerie,
if they are getting naked, I don't mind it. I'm thinking who really wants to see that badly.
There's definitely people that do.
Yeah, the same people that are paying to $100 to get a picture with her at Comic-Con.
The same people that are going to see Guns N' Roses with Mickey Mouse singing.
Yeah, Shannon Liz made $1 million her first week on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and she said she's going to buy a house. That's
$1
her
million
first purchase.
in a week. That's probably the biggest payday she's gotten in years.
Is she still married to that gross guy?
I don't think so. I think they got divorced.
That always annoyed me. That guy, because that guy acted like he deserved her, and it was like, caveman, you got lucky. Just admit that you got.
I wish my wife would do a month of OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got friends whose wives do OnlyFans, and all they do is make videos in their kitchen.
Girl that we know that does OnlyFans just bought a house the other day, and I was like, that's great.
Yeah. If you're Shannon Elizabeth, you've already been naked on film, topless.
Yeah.
So literally, it's easy money. You didn't have to go anywhere, do anything. You posted a bunch of pictures you probably already had, and $1 million bucks.
And again, now that she's in her 50s, she had fame, she lost fame, so now she probably understands how to handle the money.
Right.
You know what I mean? So she could possibly retire off of this, and then all the residuals that she gets. From,
Yeah, good. More power to her.
Before that, she's making what, $20,000 a weekend or something? Maybe, I mean, not even that. What's a Comic-Con pay?
Probably not that much money for her.
$10,000 for the weekend.
The new season of Euphoria, Sydney Sweeney is trying to be on OnlyFans and become an influencer and do all that type of stuff. It's pretty good.
Correction, she made $1.2 million in the first week.
Hey, look, if the market's there, go get it.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
I'm not mad at her.
There is a drag performer named Mia Starr. She says that being a backup dancer for Jennifer Lopez was the worst experience. She said during the second day of rehearsal, J-Lo had them take their shirt off in front of everyone and then lectured them about self-care and going to the gym.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, if you're in the shape that J-Lo's in.
You're 60 and you're able to tell people whether or not they look flabby.
Also, you're a drag performer, so that means you're a guy? You're upset you have to take your shirt off?
Also,
is it a fat guy? I don't even know what Mia Starr is.
But also, J-Lo, the rumors and the stories of her, she just seems like an awful person.
Yeah.
But she's
awful, or she demands perfection.
Awful. Like, she doesn't tip when she goes out to restaurants. That's like a known fact.
I'm hearing more and more stories, horror stories like that.
But also the fact that she's been married and divorced like five different times.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you don't get along with people very well.
Yeah.
I mean, Affleck went back like 3 times.
I mean,
but also
Jay
left.
from the blog video.
But also left. You know what I mean? You can only handle it for so long.
She's so hot, you're willing to deal with it.
Right.
And then you get in there like, oh.
And then you're like, I can't deal with it.
And then you have that picture in front of your door where you're smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. But then you're away from her and you go, oh my God, she's so hot. I got to go back.
You forget the bad stuff.
I think the other one is worse. The other one that he was married to.
Jennifer Garner?
That, to me, is where he's smoking the cigarette.
No.
Get away from
remember,
that bitch.
Kevin Smith is the one who said, like, she adored him. She, like, put him on a pedestal, like her. Because I know you think she's like how she is in Juno.
Yeah.
And he said that is not at all her personality. And she, like, loved him to death, but could not deal with his drinking.
I like to think of Jennifer Gardner more from Catch Me If You Can.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
she's
that.
good in that.
She's hot in there.
I don't know. I Ben just seems likable. I don't want to blame him.
Yeah.
You don't want to, but I mean,
Also, I can't picture him drunk. You know?
I can.
Yeah.
and he's
Boston drunk.
He might not be. Yeah, and that's the
You
thing.
think you're better than me? You know.
Probably not a great drunk.
His kids are with Jennifer Garner, right?
Yeah, and I think their kid is trans.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty
How's
sure.
everybody getting trans kids?
Yeah. Ben Affleck, when him and Matt Damon promoted that last movie they had on Netflix, which the movie was okay, but they were on with Rogan. Ben Affleck came across as very intelligent. You're like, well, all right.
Yeah, when did
A
he
lot
speak?
smarter.
He speaks Chinese or something like that.
Oh, does he? I don't
He
know.
speaks another language.
I don't know
can't
about
remember.
that.
Or maybe it's Spanish.
Yeah, but just the way he was talking, you're like, all right, you know.
Yeah.
Not that I ever thought he was dumb, but I didn't think he was like
Out of the two of them,
Yeah,
he looks like he'd be the dumb one.
right. Plus,
Because he's Chucky from Good Will Hunting.
yeah, and Matt Damon solved all those problems on the blackboard. No, that's not real.
No.
In sports tonight, you have the NBA. You have the Knicks taking on the 76ers. The Knicks lead that series 2-0. Then you have the Spurs and the Timberwolves, where that is split 1-1. Over in hockey, you have the Canadiens taking on the Sabres. The Buffalo Sabres lead that series 1-0. And then you have the Golden Knights versus the Anaheim Ducks. That series is tied at 1-1.
All those guys who predicted the Lightning to win, there were a lot of them.
There were a lot of them. There are a lot of them. I think Avalanche are definitely one of the top contenders.
So Montreal's been getting their ass kicked.
Sabres look good.
Now, I guess.
Sabres look good.
Yeah.
Vegas Golden Knights. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, you know, it's always
Still early.
prediction, and then I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people aren't held accountable like the sports guys that are like, I guarantee this, and then never happens.
The best is Mel Kiper when they go through all of his old draft picks and they talk about guys that are just horrible pick and not going to pan out. And it's
You're telling me Peyton Manning is going to be good in the NFL?
It's like Josh Allen has got no chance and is going to get out of here.
Yeah. It's
None of those
crazy.
guys know nothing.
No, but they keep putting him up there. And even the takes are like these horrible takes that come back.
If you say it loud enough and you bang your chest, then, people believe you. I
That
guess.
really is the thing. If you speak with confidence, people think you're intelligent.
Yeah.
Even if you have no idea what you're talking about, but you speak with confidence, like you know what you're saying, people are like, I can't tell you how many times I hear that guy's really smart. No, he's not. He says the dumbest things, but he just says it like he believes it's true.
Derek Brooks, undersized, going to struggle in the league.
Is that what he said?
Stuff like that. It's like,
Well, that's waiting to see with this Bain guy. Oh, short arms. Meanwhile, he's going to, if he does set records and stuff, they'll be like, I had a feeling. I had a feeling he was going to be good.
See him show up in a SAP jersey?
I did.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I thought he had them backwards, though, for a second. Because
he had the name in the front.
Yeah, but I guess that's how it's made. I don't know.
All the other late night hosts will join Stephen Colbert for Monday night's episode, and then David Letterman will be Stephen's guest on Thursday.
Oh.
The final Late Show airs on Thursday, the 21st.
Letterman's just going to eviscerate everybody.
Yeah, he's already been in the media saying a ton of stuff.
Well, he's had that Netflix special going on right now in L.A.
Oh, the Netflix's joke thing?
He's there, so he's been, in the spotlight for the last couple of days.
Dude, Netflix must love Bert. They put him in all these different things. I mean, obviously, he's got his stand-up special and he's got his show on there and stuff, but I just saw he's out at the big, golf tournament, him and David Spade and Santino and all those guys. And, I mean, he's doing, just Netflix alone, the events that he gets to do is, the coolest thing.
Yeah.
When they had Netflix Major League Baseball, they're like, let's get Bert out there.
Bert, he must get a ton of views because, Netflix, they know their analytics down to, a science. They know what age people watch. They know everything.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're just kind of guessing. They know what's popular and what gets views.
You know what's so funny is
I wish Ralphie was here to see Bert's success. Stupid shirt off. Can't put your shirt on, Bert.
He must have a blast going and doing all that stuff. But at some point, you have to think that he goes, it's too much. I can't do I can't do Coachella and the NBA playoffs and the golf thing. You know what I mean? I can't do.
But he never seems to run out of energy.
It does. Yeah.
Plus, you're making.
Because he doesn't need money.
No, he's doing great.
But you're still making so much money right now, and you got to think this not going to. Eventually, this is going to slow down. You know what I mean? It's the prime.
Yeah, but
Bert's in his prime right now.
I don't think that Bert is hoarding money now for the future. I think he is just he's doing every possible thing he can do.
It's got to be tough when someone says, we'll give you X amount of dollars. You're like, oh, my gosh, I can't turn that down.
Let me talk about this for a second real quick. We are going to be giving away a cruise for 2 on Bert Kreischer's Fully Loaded at Sea. That cruise comes up in November, and we have a cruise for 2 that we're going to be giving away in one of the most unconventional ways we've ever done anything. It is in line with Bert. It is something you'd expect from Bert. It is a contest that is open to men and women and will involve you being shirtless in public. That's all I can say for right now. We should have the details next week.
Don't have Maya Starr there. She doesn't want to take her shirt off.
Well, that's all right. If you really want to go on this cruise, you'll figure out a way to take your shirt off, and we'll give you all those details next week.
Speaking of Netflix, do you realize, I don't know whether you even realized, we had talked about it that it's coming up, but on Sunday, on Mother's Day, is the roast of Kevin Hart, hosted by Shane Gillis.
I didn't know what date that was.
You don't think it's going to be good?
I don't like Kevin Hart. I don't find him fun anymore. He was the worst part of the Tom Brady roast.
I concur, but I think with Shane Gillis hosting and the people that are going to be on there, they haven't really said a lot of the different names, whatever. But I think it'll be funny. Like, he's not going to be
Kevin's so short. Oh, because the short jokes and I don't know.
Or is this the downfall of Shane Gillis?
No,
only because you get to that point where they overuse you or they don't use you in the right format, and then it's just kind of.
No, I think Shane chooses.
I think he's great.
Because he did the ESPYs, and now he's doing the ESPYs were a while back, and now he's doing this, and it's not like he's overexposed. He's a stand-up, and he's got Tires, which is great too.
Tires season 3 comes out in August.
Yeah. I just don't like Kevin Hart. I don't find
it's funny because he was so funny when he first came out. He was great, and then it was just too much of the same thing where you're like, all right, I get it.
Every movie he's the same character.
Yeah.
And when he's not acting like the Tom Brady roast, I thought he was the worst part of that.
Yeah, but I think when he's going to be the one getting all the it's not going to be a lot of him, and it's going to be Big J. It's going to be all
Do you
these
think
guys
they'll have some
like.
short jokes?
I think they'll have some short jokes.
But also, are you a hack? Like, are you going on there and you're just going to do short jokes? Then, I get it if you do a clever one, but if you're just doing short jokes, beat it. Nobody wants to.
Do we know who the dais is besides Shane?
No, that's.
I was talking to Bobby, who was talking to Big J, who said that Letterman was there and all those, and Eddie Murphy was there, all for the roast of this guy.
Okay.
So I don't know if Letterman's going to actually do anything, or if he's just going to be on the dais, or if
they'll have huge names.
Yeah. But
it's
Eddie
live
Murphy
too.
Supposedly. Oh, it's live.
It's airing live. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 p.m. live on Sunday.
All right. I'll be here for that.
Yeah. And then don't forget also coming up next Saturday, or not this, next Saturday on May 16th is the Ronda Rousey Gina Carano fight.
That'll be cool. Maybe we'll do that here.
Yeah?
Maybe we'll watch it here.
All right. Tuxedos, or what are we wearing?
Just night shoes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll make sure I get my night shoes. Yeah, that's happening. Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey, Saturday, May 16th. That's on Netflix. Main card begins at 9 p.m. I think the prelims start at 6 p.m.
We're going to need some Galvin Gamble's tips when it gets closer.
Let's get it. Yeah. I got to tell you, that is a toss-up, man, because it's, neither fighter has fought for so long. You're like, I don't know. I mean, I have some ideas and stuff.
What do you think? Because my gut tells me Ronda Rousey's just going to destroy her.
I think if Ronda Rousey's smart and Ronda Rousey goes back to what she's great at, which is judo, and, she's grappling and stuff and gets her in an arm bar or whatever, doesn't try and stand up with her.
Right.
I think that's her best move.
Do you think Carano's got any more left in that tank?
Yeah, I think she's taking this very serious. And she's training and doing all this stuff. But it's also, like I said, I mean, both of them have been out of the game for a long time. So I'm not expecting fireworks.
Right.
But you never know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very underwhelming.
Yeah.
You got two old women that are fighting that haven't fought in over a decade.
You got Mike Perry and Nate Diaz, which I think is going to be
also
don't bring the sports chicks into this.
Two old guys.
Right.
With these fighters, when they don't fight for a long time, it's just very underwhelming.
Yeah, Francis Ngannou, who has fought recently.
Yeah, he's fought.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting a former UFC guy.
Another big guy?
I forget his name. Yeah, he's a heavyweight. So we'll see. I mean, we'll watch it, and Whether they're going to be great fights or not, I don't know. This Saturday is UFC where Chimaev is taking on Strickland.
Yeah.
That's going to be good. By the way, did you see the weigh-in and the press thing, whatever?
No.
He wound up kicking Strickland because they were mouthing off to each other. Yeah, because they're both very outspoken. And, he's very religious and all that stuff. And Strickland running his mouth and stuff. And they kind of went at each other. And then he knew that he wouldn't be able to get to him. So he kicked him. Yeah. It'll be a good fight for sure. Let's see. So the Kevin Hart thing, blah, blah, blah. With her daytime talk show ending, Kelly Clarkson already has plans.
OnlyFans.
Nope. She's returning to The Voice. She'll be on The Voice for season 30.
That's where she belongs.
Yeah.
Not that she evidently the people like seeing her on the talk show, but I mean, I like to see her on those singing shows. It's what she does.
The Voice always loses my attention once they get past the round with the chairs turning around.
Right, because now they're just people who are good singers singing.
Yeah, like I've watched multiple. I love the chair turns. I love that they pick the players. After that, the show really just falls off.
It's funny to me because all the singers are good.
Right, that's the thing. You watch two great singers, and you're like, maybe one hiccuped a little over the other one, and you're like, that's it. That's what we're getting rid of this kid for?
I love when they hit the button all at the same time.
Yeah,
it's like really good.
fine.
I love that shit.
And then they can block.
Yeah.
They can block the different stuff. And I like whenever the singer goes up there and they sing and I go, oh, all four, here we go. And none of them turn and I go, oh, what do I know? I don't know anything. I guess.
But once they get past that round, I've never finished a season or cared what happens next.
No, you never know who any of the winners are.
No.
None of them ever become superstars.
Because then they do sing-offs at the same time or something. I don't know, it's weird.
I would not go to any place they were like from season 7 of The Voice.
Right.
So,
That's the thing, though, yeah. This is some sad news. Dave Coulier from Full House, he's lost about 45 pounds because he can't eat solid foods. He hasn't eaten solid foods in months, it says, due to his cancer treatment.
How horrible is that?
Yeah, that's rough.
What a horrible existence to not be able to eat solid foods and still have to survive and know that your best bet is a couple more years.
And your job is being funny.
Right. And you got to
So
be in a good mood the whole time.
Yeah, can you even do your job at all because you're suffering through all this stuff? I don't know whether he's doing anything, probably not while he's...
The idea of having that cancer or anything that is going to kill you must make it impossible to get up and put your shoes on every day.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like like if you can get up and you can put your shoes on and go do a little bit of what you normally do, you're probably so much better than I think that I'd ever be.
I was going to say, because the second you stop doing things like that, the faster it goes.
But that would be me. I'm just telling you right now, that'd be me. I get right there, like give up mentality.
But then you have the thought of, I have to do this because I have to live the last bit.
Plus you're going, I'm going to beat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you got to stay positive.
That woe is me.
But he's already beat cancer one time. This is his second, I'm pretty sure, his second battle with it.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think you just have to stay positive, You can't just give up.
Gross, big, dumb, wet eyes Mark Hamill has apologized for sharing an image of President Trump dead in a grave.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Mark Hamill. Come on, guy. What are you doing?
I forgot. I didn't know what side he was on.
Yeah. You said your son is over, Rolling Loud is over in Orlando?
Yes. Orlando, Daytona, I don't know, somewhere over there. No, Rockville's in Daytona.
Rockville's Daytona. Yeah. Rolling Loud, Orlando?
Orlando, yeah.
Do you know if Kodak Black was going to be there?
I do not know.
Because Kodak Black was just arrested in Florida for alleged drug trafficking. The 28-year-old...
Hope he was not with my son.
Well, the 28-year-old rapper was taken into custody on Wednesday and booked into the Orange County Corrections Department for trafficking MDMA.
Oh, boy.
So I wonder if he was over there for Rolling Loud.
I would imagine so.
And
or at least going to party over there.
Yeah. And then got busted with a bunch of MDMA.
That must have been a fun time.
Busted. And then did you see Brendan Fraser? They're doing a new Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser?
No, I did not. I didn't see any of the Mummy movies.
None of them?
None of them.
Oh, man.
They good?
The first couple are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fun. He's fun. He's funny. They're good.
He says that he's doing his best to get in shape for the new Mummy movie.
Yeah. I mean,
he's fat.
He is kind of chunky.
He's not that bad. He was in that whale movie. He was pretty big, but then he kind of got down by the time the Academy Awards came around.
But in The Mummy, he's like action star.
But in the whale movie, I think that was added on. But he is fat. But then I think they added on for whale movie, whatever. So that wasn't real. But I've seen him recently. I mean, he's not like, oh my God, look at him. But he's definitely not
He's probably 55 years old.
But he's also not a action star in the shape of an action star.
Yeah, the Mummy movies are very like along the lines of like Indiana Jones,
right
type stuff.
Well, Indiana Jones still doing it.
Yeah,
if he's like, they have to go into a cave, and he's like, I can't.
I can't
You have to move that rock a little more.
Yeah, those are good movies. I'd check them out.
Yeah, I can't believe I never saw it.
Yeah, me either.
No.
They were talking with Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld, I guess they brought up Friends, because they always talk about Friends, because Friends was a big show on NBC as well and stuff. Jerry Seinfeld said, Friends is just Seinfeld with better looking people.
Way better storyline.
No way, you're crazy.
How dare you? Listen,
You're
I love
crazy.
Friends, but Seinfeld was great. Seinfeld goes down as one of the greatest sitcoms of all time. Friends
For
is up
old
there.
men. What?
Friends was on at the same time.
Right. And guess what? More people still watch Friends than watch Seinfeld.
No.
Where are you getting your stats?
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
All right.
Oh.
I would take that. I would challenge that.
Who has more viewers currently? Let's see. Carmen's
We
guaranteed.
trust that this is going to be right.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Carmen.
Okay.
What do you have?
It says during their shared run on NBC,
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh.
Seinfeld was consistently the higher ranked show.
Again, not what we're talking about.
What about syndication?
Carmen, Friends has more viewers currently and boasts a much higher, more consistent global popularity in streaming era compared to Seinfeld.
Thank
Wow.
While Seinfeld was more popular and watched during its original run in the 90s, Friends has maintained stronger lasting power in the years since, becoming one of the most streamed shows in the world.
Oh, wow.
Told you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that properly. In the world. In the world.
So she's right, just old people.
Well, and again, because I'll watch Seinfeld, I'll put it on, but it does connect more with an older audience. Where Friends, I can't remember.
The show's aged well, better.
I was babysitting somebody, and the kid was rewatching Friends with their mom, and they loved it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it connects to a broader audience.
Maybe Seinfeld just doesn't hold up.
It holds up. It's just.
Well, if you watched it
To the
originally,
older audience.
like if you jump in
Yeah.
now, it might not hold up.
I feel
compared
like
to Friends.
Carmen is dancing around just yelling Jew. I feel like that's what you're.
All I keep saying is that you guys are old.
Yeah. We hear you.
Listen, you're no spring chicken over there, so
Yeah.
let's calm it down.
I'm younger than you.
Okay.
Always will be.
Always, you say.
Yes, always.
I can watch more episodes in Seinfeld than you can.
Ooh,
How
I
you
can
like
watch
that?
more episodes of Friends than you can.
Finally, in news, someone asked people on Reddit, what is something you do when you're completely alone that you would never admit to anyone in real life?
Oh, jeez.
So when you're alone, are there any weird things you're doing? I mean, obviously.
Yeah. I pick my nose a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not like, oh, good, nobody's around. Let me pick it. I just find myself picking my nose a lot, and not so much digging as much as I am just doing the peripheral.
Where do you go with it? You get a little flick in the room?
I don't
or-
really pull anything out of it. I'm just kind of doing this. You know.
I mean, you got to pull stuff out of there.
I pull a lot of hair out.
Yeah.
And I will flick the
Just
hair.
give it a flick, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of I talk to myself, but
Yeah,
but I also interview myself.
Like what?
Yes.
We're here live with Tampa Bay's #1 beauty, Carmen.
No. Just
I'm
like
an influencer.
No, not like that. Like one day, Chad, he goes to college and then eventually NFL, and he's a coach, and they like come to us to make a story about it. And then,
you have thought this out a lot.
and it's like, so how did you get started, and what were the first years like, and well, it was just Chad and I had to make the food.
You've done the interviews already?
Oh yeah.
You think your story is so much better than everybody else's.
No, not at all. I just like to be prepared. So when people talk to me, I have it like worked out.
Right.
Oh, that's so funny.
But she'll go, I've never really thought about that before. I guess. And then just blah, 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 this whole how come I can't say that word?
What's the word?
Sequilically. No.
Soliloquy.
Soliloquy. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
a hard
Jesus.
word to say.
Yeah, I don't know why I picked that
I'll
one.
just leave that one out.
Story.
Carmen, you interview yourself.
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Because I think it's better than talking to myself. Because if I talk to myself, I feel crazy. But if I interview myself, it's like someone else is there. And
So
which
what do
makes
you-
it even
you
more crazy.
Ask
I know.
yourself questions.
Yeah.
So what was it like in the early stages of Chamberlain High School?
Yeah. Or sometimes I'll even like pretend like I'm you, Mike, and like you're interviewing me.
Now this is getting hot. Keep going. Now I'm listening.
Hey, how was it when you got the job?
Let me smell you.
What did you do yesterday? I'm like, yesterday, clean my house and da-da-da.
She thinks so highly of you.
Carmen, the talking to yourself crazy thing, I've told this story before, but I think it's so funny, is there was a lady that worked as our receptionist at the radio station I used to work for, and she would talk to herself all the time, and she sounded like Marge Simpson's sister, and so she'd be like, oh, okay, the stapler's over there. Oh, I'll put this here. And you'd walk by, and you'd be like, what? Are you talking to me? And she'd be like, oh, no. And then she'd be talking to stuff. And so one time I walk past her, and I go into the studio, and I shut the door, and I go, she is so crazy talking to herself all the time. I go, absolutely. And then I look around, nobody's in the studio. Just me talking to myself.
Yeah.
So that is one of the ones they say on here. They ask people on Reddit, what's something you do when you're completely alone that you'd never met to anyone in real life? This person says, I would hold full-blown debates with myself.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I do
sometimes,
that.
Yeah, I've done
sometimes
that.
even lose the argument and then get annoyed at my own logic.
Carmen, when you talk to yourself or when you interview yourself, are you doing it out loud
No.
in your head?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I've done more of that. Not interview myself, but I will
Think
talk
about-
to myself
yeah.
more in my head.
Yeah, and a lot of the times it'll be like about a topic or something that I know we're gonna talk about.
I do that too.
So you
Because
practice.
it's
Yeah.
just practicing to make sure I can get my point across.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because
Across.
because I don't want to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like I want to make
practice.
I want to make sure that I have like my thought fully thought out.
But you don't say it out loud.
No, unless sometimes I need to.
Okay.
To like across. So I don't do something like that.
Right.
Soliloquy.
But like Chad, he'll catch me doing it because I'll do like hand motions.
Are you serious?
Hand motions.
He'll be like, how's the conversation going over there? And I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Carmen's doing her own show by herself.
Carmen, I feel like you're the type of person that when you're watching, like if you're watching Friends, do you mouth the words?
Sometimes,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my
that drives me
God.
crazy.
But I
when
don't do it
people
out loud. You know
No,
what I
I know, but even if I see you, if you like, you're watching the thing and you're like moving your mouth, oh, that drives me crazy.
mean? Yeah.
This one says, I have a full concert in the shower with choreography and everything. I'm not just singing, I'm performing.
Okay.
100%.
With choreography?
Oh,
Really?
I'm grabbing the microphone.
Oh.
I'm pointing to people. I'm doing like movements, whatever. Oh, yeah.
I don't do it in the shower, but I do it for my dogs
Yeah.
because I make up songs for my dogs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh.
This one, of course, and listen, if you don't do this, you're not normal, I think. I have full-on conversations with my dog. He answers me back, and I made a cute puppy voice that I have him
Yep.
talking in.
100%
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time, every day.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do
Never-
it all the time.
Never once.
Oh, I will, because my dog will do something, and I'll go, oh, is that good? Did you do a good job? Is that your favorite toy? And whatever. And then I'll go, oh, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
I have not created a personality for my animals.
Oh, I do.
No.
Yes.
The minute I walk in the door, it's the first thing I do.
Can I tell you how fantastic Gypsy is? My dog. She is the best in the world at getting shower. I bring her in the shower. I go, all right, time to get a shower. She walks in, she sits down, and does not move until I'm done.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that unbelievable? Like
That's
Ghost will fight you and try and get out of the bath and do all that type of stuff. Gypsy goes in and goes, all right, and just hangs out there. And then she'll go to like shake her head, and I go, whoa, wait. And then she won't shake her head and stuff and get done. She's totally fine.
I'll sing to the dogs all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all the time. Like here, when it's time to go outside, I'm like, let's go potty, ladies. Let's go potty in the backyard.
I give them a little potty song too.
Yeah, I talk to every dog I see because whenever I go in there, I go, hey, guys, what's going on? What do you got planned for today? You know, and just talk to them.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. Thank you. Good talk.
All right. Let's see some of the other stuff they say. This one says, I do a primal scream when no one's around.
You do? No, I don't do that.
No.
I don't do that. I can I tell you the weirdest thing that I think that I do that I'm not really it's weird to say, but I think I pray, which is weird because I'm not very religious. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly who I'm praying to.
Are you praying for bad things to happen?
No, I'm not praying for anything. I'm more like almost like taking inventory.
But again, if you're not like praying to like a certain God, I would say you're more like manifesting or meditating.
Yeah, that's I guess what it would be, because I am not really sure who I'm talking to, but I'm more just grateful for everything. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, so that would be meditation,
self-affirmations.
Yeah, I think Carmen's right. Like prayer by definition is to a higher power.
Yeah, but I'm definitely grateful to a higher power. I'm saying,
You just don't know
thank
who.
you.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't know who it is.
That's more agnostic.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then the final one, they were asking people what they do alone that they wouldn't tell people. Walk around with no pants on.
All the time.
Yeah?
All the
Joe's
time.
just letting it flow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't do that.
Yeah,
I
I
like
can't do it
walking
either.
around naked.
There's
I
too
don't.
many.
I don't like plan for it. I don't go, oh, nobody's home, get naked, whatever. But if I'm doing something and I'm naked, or like if I'm going to get in the shower and I need to go to the fridge, I'm not putting shorts on to do that. But
Yeah, I always, for one, because I have teenage kids, I don't do
That's
that.
the thing. I
I
can't
think if
walk
something
around.
happens, then my kids have to come find me. Like, then you're
what was Dad doing?
I don't want to be the guy that's out, the dude that got arrested last week, and he was out in his towel.
You are naked in the kitchen and the light's out, and you're like, oh, let me change the light bulb. And then you die, and you're just laying on the kitchen table naked, and they're like, what was he doing while we weren't here?
That is my biggest fear. So I'm not taking those chances.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I can't walk around the house naked.
No.
You never know who's going to be here.
When I lived
Kids
alone,
here.
I would, but
It's hard to do with kids around. For
And if you have security cameras, you're like, are the people at the security place watching me?
Right.
You know
they are.
Who knows?
Yeah, any of those alarm companies are like, we can see you, but we're not doing it. I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
That's
We
the
can hear
first
you.
thing I would be doing if I was working at the alarm company.
They see everything.
Well, there you go. That is it for news.
All right, let me grab a couple of these phone calls. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning. Michael, take your wife to the Hard Rock Casino. Let her get a massage while you go and gamble.
That's actually a really good idea. It'll probably cost me about $2,500, but it's probably a really good idea.
Unless you win.
Yeah. All right, thank you for the suggestion. I don't know. I got to come up with something rather quick too.
I'm telling you, spa day at home.
Yeah, but
And then you take the kids out.
But I have to figure out where to get that
Oh my
spa
God.
person.
He
I
can't
know-
figure it out, Carmen.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know that I necessarily want just a person with an advertisement.
By the
you know
way,
what I mean?
again, he's waiting for someone to bring it to him.
Yeah.
Someone to. Yeah, but that's what you do. You go,
no, because even if you said, maybe if you suggested somebody.
yeah, if I had somebody that was a regular person that gave my wife massages, and I go, yeah, so-and-so, Sarah, she's
Right,
great,
right.
and blah, blah, blah. Then you do it.
Yeah. Sarah, not Sam.
No.
No Sams, no Tonys. Allowed to
Massage
come.
by Jeanette. Looks like that's mobile. Yelp.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I don't. But also, you know what I mean. I don't know if these people are any good. I don't know if you know what I mean. I don't know if she's gonna.
You
like
know
it.
they have stars and
I know, but I
reviews
don't
and
know
stuff.
if she's gonna feel comfortable if I just go, hey, by the way, this stranger's coming over to give me a massage.
All right, well then massage is out.
Yeah. You know what? Find something else.
Holy
Jeez
cow.
Louise.
I'm going to the casino. That's what I heard.
Get her some night shoes.
Yeah.
All right, listen to me. This weekend, the Sapphire Lounge is opening up in Tampa. It is a supper club, dining lounge. They got live entertainment. There's going to be so many things to talk about that they're doing over there. And they're bringing in two big celebrities, Matthew Morrison from Glee and Skylar Astin from, why can I never remember the name of the movie?
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect. I always want to say Pump You Up, and that doesn't even make any sense. They are going to be in the studio with us after the top of the hour. That bell that you just heard is a reminder for Carmen that in 2 minutes, we will give you $1,000 with the Bone Bonus keyword. We will give you the word. You will put it in the app, and you just sit back and wait for a phone call. And that phone call is like, hey, get your night shoes on. You just won $1,000 with the Bone Bonus. That is all happening next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. It's the 20th anniversary. And that means we're making this cruise 20 times better than anything you've ever done before in your life. Results subject to personal interpretation. Calta Cruise 20 departs from Tampa on April 1st, 2027 for a 4-night cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, heading to Cozumel. On Calta Cruise 20, we'll have a comedy show from Mike's #1 best friend, comedian Robert Kelly, a live concert from the Mike Calta Show band Pitbull Toddler, and more surprises to be announced. You can put your deposit down now with Diane from Accent on Travel by emailing caltacruise@gmail.com. For more information, go to theboneonline.com. Calta Cruise 20, presented by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 and 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Earlier accident in Hillsborough County, westbound I-4 at Mango Road has been cleared up. Crews no longer on the scene there. Volume starting to dissipate just a bit, but still going to take a little bit longer than normal to get around that stretch of road. I'm Monica with traffic.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Flush. This hour's keyword is flush. F-L-U-S-H. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and enter flush before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours.
You can feel summer creeping in, which means sand from the beach and sometimes a messy car. But with the unlimited membership plan at Bubble Down, you can go through anytime you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and now South Tampa. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Mike Calta here for the Golden Diamond Source. If you're still trying to figure out what to get mom for Mother's Day, listen up because this deal is absolutely huge. From May 5th through May 8th, when you purchase up to a $500 gift card, Golden Diamond Source is going to match it, giving you up to $1,000 in spending power. That's right. They're basically doubling your money to help you get your mom something that she'll absolutely love. And whether you're looking for something simple and elegant or you want to go big this year, they've got jewelry to fit every style and every budget. Plus, they only sell real, natural diamonds. None of that factory-made stuff, because if it's real love, it should be a real natural diamond. Go see Steve and Julie and the entire family at the Golden Diamond Source or shop online right now at goldendiamond.com.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source. Tampa, it's here. America's smartest car wash has officially arrived. Aquasonic is now open just south of Temple Terrace, just 10 minutes from USF. And we're celebrating our grand opening in a big way. From May 8th through May 25th, enjoy unlimited car washes every single day, completely free. We're talking epic giveaways, surprises, and a wash experience built to outperform anything you've seen before. Open daily from 7 to 9. Drive in dirty, leave legendary. Aquasonic Car Wash, for the love of the road.
In 30 seconds, the man operating this backhoe will strike a utility line. He'll be taken to the hospital with 2 of his buddies. One of them won't make it. All because no one contacted Sunshine 811. They never thought it would happen to them. But utility lines are hit 100 times a day in Florida. That's why you must contact Sunshine 811 before you dig. There's still time for you, but their time is up.
Hey, it's Galvin. Badger Bob's is now servicing Tampa Bay. And right now, you can get any size heating and cooling system installed for just $99.99. Badger Bob sources the best pricing from multiple system manufacturers. 0 down and all future repairs, 2 annual maintenance visits, and even filters are no additional charge ever. This is an unbeatable lifetime warranty that only Badger Bob's can offer. Book a free estimate or service by visiting badgerbobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
Guys, let's get real. All men are not created equal.
especially when we're talking about the size of your package. Some guys have it, and some guys don't. You thought there was nothing you could do to enhance your length or girth, but hopefully by now you've heard us talking about permanent male enhancement with Best Man Medical. Best Man Medical has already performed this procedure on numerous bone listeners and changed their lives. Call Best Man Medical today and find the new you. BestManMedical.com.
I want you to take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store. Well, you're not alone. We hear it all the time. Folks fed up with living with the pain that's been keeping them from doing what they love, looking to us for a solution. That's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate, even eliminate, foot, knee, hip, and back pain. Plus, provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Let us show you how we can help turn your pain into possibilities with a free fitting at the Good Feet store. You'll be personally fit by an arch support specialist, and you'll walk around, see how they feel. Then you decide if they're right for you before you buy. With over 200 stores, there's likely one just a hop, skip, and a you-know-what from you. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
Stop by any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com.
If you want unlimited talk, text, and data on a super fast network, Big Wireless will sell it to you right now for as little as $70 a month. Or you can buy it from Pure Talk for half of that. I'm talking about unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. But wait, there's more. When you switch to Pure Talk, you'll be switching to an American wireless company that's committed to keeping 100% of its customer service in this country. I appreciate that. In fact, that's why I switched. I also appreciate the way they support our vets and our skilled workforce. Dial pound 250, say micro, and get unlimited talk, text, and unlimited data for just $34.99 a month. That's pound 250 micro. Stop paying twice what you need to pay for the service you want and switch to an American wireless company that actually stands for something. Pure Talk.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She can get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a hospitality manager at a 5-star hotel.
So I just checked into room 318, but someone was in there.
Room 318. Oh, you were supposed to be booked in 813, which is now booked.
So what do we do?
How about rock, paper, scissors for who gets the bed?
This is your job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
$8:07 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. If I heard correctly, Carmen?
Yes.
The bone bonus keyword is flush.
Correct.
You still have time to get that word into the app. You got about another 23 minutes. You can even download the app in the next 23 minutes. Put the code word in there. And sit back and wait for your phone call. Hopefully somebody will call you and tell you just won $1,000.
Be nice.
If you do, you go buy me a pair of night shoes so I can wear them tonight. Or tomorrow night. Our guests are here. The Sapphire Supper Club and Lounge announces its grand opening in Tampa. They'll be opening on May 15th. The grand opening is this weekend, and they're bringing these guys in. Now, this is Matthew Morrison and Skylar Astin. You know them from Glee. You know them from Pitch Perfect. And I believe that they are making their way into the studio right now. Let me get a look. This is the real TV and movie celebrities.
Right?
Look at this guy. This is so weird. Look at both of you. Sit down, guys. Have a seat. Thank you for getting up early. We're already rolling. It bothers me that you two look so good so early in the morning. Hold on.
For you, this is no.
Is there TV also involved?
There's one.
Yeah,
There's
see,
one.
there you go.
Or else, man, you would see such a different me.
Hey, he wore pants today.
That's true.
Yeah.
I got up and put pants on and sleeves. This is the new me too. So, how are you guys? Great to see you.
We're good. Good to Not see you, man. unwell.
Now, how long have you known each other? I know you worked together on Glee. Have you been friends this whole time, or
We've been friends since before Glee.
before Glee?
We both have done Broadway.
Right.
Never together, but it's a small community, so we've been seen at the same places.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New York, just outside of the city, in a place called Rockland County.
Okay, and what about you?
I grew up, this is Matthew, by the way.
Sorry.
Right.
I grew up in the mean streets of Orange County, California.
Oh, tough. I understand.
Yeah.
Now, do you know when you want to do Broadway, you want to sing and dance and all that stuff, you're like, I got to move to New York. That is the key.
Yeah, I went to like a performing arts high school, and
Right.
and right after that, I went right to New York.
And how difficult is that? I grew up there as well. I grew up in Staten Island.
I
and,
didn't notice at all.
Yeah. Was in several plays in high school. Have zero performing ability. But seriously, and when you show up there and you're hit with it, or when you grow up there and you're like, I would think so negative. I'm never going to compete with all these people and get in there, and it just seems like such a hard world to break into.
Yeah, for me, it was a slightly organic build. I honestly started in like high school.
Right.
I had done sports growing up and didn't have much of a future in that, but loved doing it.
Right.
And I liked singing. I liked playing piano, and then was kind of pushed to do the play because I think some people heard me singing.
Uh-huh.
And I went ahead and I did it. By the way, this is the plot of High School Musical, but I did do it. But
Did they hear you singing and thought you should go into it, or did they see you playing sports and thought you should go into it?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
It was actually Vanessa Hudgens who said no. But it was kind of similar to that, though. My story was first, and then I was super like a fish out of water. I was like, how the hell? Because I got the lead because I was one of the only boys in it,
right?
And I could carry a tune, and I was just super like, how am I going to learn all these lines? It was also a show called Godspell where I was playing the role of Jesus. And
Familiar.
I don't know if you know Jesus, but he's got a lot of parables he has to say, and they're really long and formal. So I was just freaked out about that. But it was one of these things where through like the blocking, through the rehearsing, there was this like muscle memory that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I was like, holy crap, I think I could put the book down. And ever since then, when the audience finally came in, I understood that relationship, and I kind of got bitten by the bug and only wanted to do that forever.
Yeah. And how soon? Now, when you're on Broadway and you're loving it, and are you like, all right, the next thing has got to be a movie or a TV show or something? Or are you happy? Are you content doing Broadway? Because I to me, that would seem like the most boring thing to do the same show every night. Although it's got to be, like you said, the muscle memory's got to make it a little bit easier.
Well, definitely the muscle memory, I totally understand that. It makes it easier, but there is the mind thing that you're like, okay, I'm doing this again. So my thing is every Tuesday, which is the start of like our work week, I come up with a different task, or what's this week going to be like? What's the question I'm going to ask this week? And I always try to like keep it fresh.
Right.
That's what I have to do. But yeah, as a young performer, especially on Broadway, I think the goal is like, okay, how do I get out of here? How am I going to make it in TV and film? And you just do the auditions. And being in New York, you're doing like the Law and Orders and all that kind of stuff. And
how much of that did you do? You did a lot of that?
I've done all of them.
Yeah. and how long before Glee comes a calling?
So
by the way, I have to tell you, you may be looking at me and judging me from over there, but I goddamn loved Glee. I watched it.
Well, I'm glad
I loved it. Yeah.
I'm glad you know I was judging you. But, no, I started my first Broadway show I was 19 years old, and I did probably 6 Broadway shows. before I got Glee. And
Yeah.
that was the thing that kind of, I think that's the thing. It was the best possible show I could have got into, being from
Sure,
the
from where you're
theater. It's
from,
like,
yeah.
because you learn a lot about what it's like to act on TV when you watch yourself and you're like, whoa, that was too big, too much, too theater. But Glee was a nice transition because it was theater. It was theatrical. But then there's some serious scenes. I was like, whoa, that was way too much.
Are you familiar with a show that did not last very long called Cop Rock? That was on
I'm
ABC.
familiar with it. I've never seen it.
Okay, so I remember the Cop Rock was a show about police, but they would break out into song,
Right,
and it was the most ridiculous thing. So when I'm thinking they're going to put a show on there where you guys do, I mean, I hadn't seen a show like that since Fame, and you got to be wondering, is this going to?
No, I read the script and I saw the pilot. I was like, oh, there's a story about a bunch of kids singing and dancing in high school. I was like, no one's gonna watch this,
right?
And then it just blew up.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you guys took that on the road, right? To like do live shows
Did, like,
in arenas and
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, arenas and stuff.
That's
as well.
amazing.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's amazing. So now when do you get the Pitch Perfect? How long until that wasn't your, I mean, you were on Glee as well and you did a bunch of other things, but when do you get the Pitch Perfect?
Well, I actually ended up doing Glee after Pitch Perfect, but I had done some Broadway, and then I kind of transitioned into TV and film and really loved that. I just got a couple opportunities after I did this show on Broadway, and some TV gigs came along, and that was a big audition, the Pitch Perfect. That was like,
it was a huge cast.
Yes, and it was a lot. It was quite an audition process. I kind of didn't hear back for months, and then when I found out I was super pumped. But that was kind of similarly to Matt, where I was like, I love this idea. It might be too niche, though.
Right.
Like, I don't know if people are going to love the whole acapella thing. Like, I think it's hilarious.
Are you surprised that became a big thing again? Like the colleges are doing that, and then all of a sudden that became like those are the cool kids.
Yeah. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I did go to NYU for like a semester,
Right.
and I did see some acapella there.
Yeah.
And my friend Brian, who actually I did a show with, it was like an all boys group, kind of like my group, and I was like, these dudes are so getting laid after this. It was like it was a rock concert. Like people were going crazy.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't think that going into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I then knew that going into Pitch Perfect. However, I was still like, again, a little bit niche. If you didn't, because all the rest of the cast is like, this is apparently really a thing at colleges? I was like, oh no, it is.
Yeah.
But when it caught fire, I think Rebel was probably the only person who was super confident. I don't know if it was like her manifesting, but she was like, Skylar, this is going to be huge. You're going to be a hot rod. Like, this is a big deal. And she's like, there's going to be sequels. And she was absolutely right. And
Are you surprised by the sequel?
I was surprised only because there was so much like lightning in a bottle, like some casting choices, some improvs that like started as a literal improv, like Adam Devine and Rebel Wilson's entire storyline just started as an improv one day. We kind of shot, not in order, but we shot their first scene first, and they were just going back and forth. And then they just kept writing towards that. And now it was like a through line of the movie that eventually even got like bigger in the sequel. So it was like things like that, a lot of little things like that contributed to it becoming a huge
That's so
success.
weird. You hear about that in like TV shows.
Right.
I wouldn't think that they would do that in a movie. I would think a movie, they have the script locked and they're like, this is what we're doing. We're not doing any variations.
Yeah,
So-
well, it was a Universal film. However, that was kind of like the big brother who was kind of releasing it.
Yeah.
But it was this other sub studio called Gold Circle that, that was why the budget was what it was. And also that was why it kind of felt like we were shooting an indie.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's why we got to be a little messy, and we didn't have a big scary studio breathing down our necks being like, no, you're going to go through us for every line.
Right.
So we had a bit of freedom there to either succeed or fail.
Yeah.
And messy is where the magic is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Once you get off the script, that's where all the good stuff seems to come on. Now, if you brought up getting laid, so if I can ask you guys this question. Derek Huff, the guy from Dancing with the Stars.
Yep.
I saw him one time talking about what it was like when he was younger and he was in high school, and he was like, he goes, I was getting made fun of and everybody was calling me gay and all this stuff. He was like, but I was banging all these chicks or whoever he was banging at the time because he got to do whatever he wanted, be around. If he was around girls, that's what he wanted to be. He was the only guy around the girls. So how was it for you guys when you were younger? And I mean, if you went to performing arts high school, you were probably all the same people.
Well, no, mine was more of an after-school program.
Oh, okay.
I went to like a regular high school. But yeah, well, Gosh, how do you answer this question? Yeah.
Because if I can, I don't know either one of you personally, but I saw that you're married and have kids. So not gay as far as I could tell, but I bet everybody called you gay when you were in high school.
No, not really.
Not to your face.
No. Well, yeah, it's possibly, but I was a very gay alliance, I guess, in high school. But I always stood up for my gay friends. There was definitely people who were definitely called gay because they were gay,
right?
But for me, I was such a when people called them out, I would kind of stick up for them.
Yeah.
And I guess by association but I was also dating the homecoming queen. So.
That's what I was going to say. If you have the if you could back that up, then it's easier to stand up for people.
Yeah, and also I'm a way better athlete than Skylar, so I could kind of back it up with athletic prowess too.
Yeah. Now when you're in school, are you because you're a good-looking kid too, man. Are the people were they loving you, or were they like, oh, he's a theater kid?
Well, I might have downplayed my athleticism. I was recruited to play for Rutgers baseball, so I was good at some.
That's
sports.
pretty good. Rutgers baseball,
not
right?
bad.
Yeah.
I happened to have just a good game against their prep team and made contact a couple times that I probably never would have 9 times out of 10. But I also had a bit of confidence once I started doing theater. And anyone that would tease me about doing it, I was like, why don't you come?
Yeah.
And actually, I got a lot of my friends. Like, I was known for having, like, a lot of different friend groups. I was never kind of locked into one.
Yeah.
And so I loved bringing everyone together. And I actually remember getting, like, a lot of the guys from the football team to go see Guys and Dolls.
Oh, really?
And they're like, bro, that was sick. First of all, because I also was a freshman playing the lead, and they're like, you got to kiss Mariana, who's a senior, and that's like a very big deal.
Yeah.
So I think that it was almost like adorable to kind of open their eyes up to not just the benefits, but like, this is actually really cool, and I really enjoyed it. And like, you guys were playing a bunch of gangsters up there, and it was really fun. And I actually ended up getting some of the football guys to do the next year's musical.
Really?
Yeah. That's also the plot of High School Musical too.
So that's how it was for me in my sophomore year of high school. We didn't have a football team. We weren't a very athletic school, but I wanted to do something cool, and I possessed no skills, but I joined the drama club because I knew they put on a play, and I got to meet girls, and I got to do all that other stuff. And then I was able to convince some of my dumb friends to come and do it as well, because they always needed guys. They had poor girls playing guy roles because no guys ever wanted to do it. But once they did it, everybody loved it. And then, like you said, once this cool senior who never did anything his 4 years he was there, he was like, I want to be in the play too. He joined. Then all the seniors came to see the play.
Exactly.
And that was it. That's how it all starts. Snowballed into that.
Yeah, we had the same thing with it then became so popular at this like total public school that had no theater department. That they started putting an improv class on the curriculum, which anyone that's ever done improv, that is the most fun.
Right.
I mean, that is like just like all jokes and all creativity. And so that was kind of a nice way to kind of open everyone up. And I think they still have that class.
I got to remind everybody who's here. This is Matthew Morrison. You know him mostly from Glee, and of course from a bunch of Law and Order. I couldn't get it out. I was trying to make a joke and I couldn't get it out. And Skylar Aston from I Have a Mental
Pitch
Block.
Perfect.
I know, but I keep wanting to say Pump Up the Volume.
Dance.
Yeah. And now, you guys performing together?
Yeah.
Have you done this a lot of times or no?
No.
Huh?
No.
So what will you be doing? This is now the Sapphire. Have you been over there yet? Have you done the rehearsals or any of that stuff yet?
No, that's all.
Oh man, you guys
today.
are winging it.
Yeah. We were talking about
They're
we
pros.
basically have had a nice text message relationship of just like, what are we doing?
Right.
And
But do you have that kind of friendship where you're like, we could do this?
Oh yeah. I think we're both. We've been doing this a long time. I think I'm not worried about it. It's gonna be fun.
Also, Matthew has this unbelievable way of like having fun with everything and kind of it's infectious. So I'm actually super pumped for tonight now. We have a bit of a rehearsal today, so we'll get all the kinks out there, see what works and what doesn't. And then I think by the time people are in the supper club, I think we're just going to like have a blast.
Now, so give me an idea of what we can expect. I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I will shave and everything before
without longer sleeves.
Yeah.
So we're going to probably give you a couple things you might know us from.
Right.
There might be a Pitch Perfect song. There might be a song from Glee, but then some stuff I've done on Broadway. I know Matthew's done on Broadway, and then some like kind of just pop songs, a little Elton John, a little Billy Joel. So I think it's gonna have a mix of everything.
This is a great launch for this place because there's nothing like this in Tampa. They've been brewing for a while, and I think this would be great. Yeah, I think this is a great idea. People want something like this. They want to be able to go out. They want to enjoy a full night. They want to dress up. They want to look good. They want to have great entertainment, and you really don't get that all together. So
I think it's just really like just why it's a nod to Tampa and like how forward it's becoming and it's growing, and I feel like just having a place where artists, where politicians, where families, travelers, locals can all come together and just be under one roof and just like commune.
Yeah.
That's what, for me, performing has been that. It's less about impressing people now, and it's about connection. And I think that's what we need more of in our world right now. And
I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to impress everybody.
Oh, well, if you want
I want you guys to leave and be like, that guy was pretty cool.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Do you do a lot of this? Do you do podcasts or radio shows? Because I always have that great fear about people having to come up the driveway and into the garage in order to do this.
I've never done it in a garage, someone's garage before.
Right.
This is kind of cool.
All right, yeah.
We kind of pulled into this beautiful neighborhood, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're like, wait, where? We were having a conversation like, where are we right now?
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
We've had Kevin Smith, the director, who's in here, and he pulled up and he's like, I think I'm here, but I have no idea where I'm going.
And then Skylar was like, this is a pandemic thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, once they go garage, they never go back.
Never go back. You have no idea how accurate that is. This is the greatest thing. I am the only one who loved the pandemic.
Yeah, right. You're thriving.
Seriously.
I actually did Kevin Smith's podcast during the pandemic, but that was over Zoom. I much prefer this. At least we've gotten out of our laptops a little bit.
It's so important to have guests in the studio as opposed to, we did a Zoom this week. We've had a couple of people on through Zooms, and that's fun. You get to see them and stuff, but
sure.
I could tell when I start to ask a question and I could see her eyes kind of cringe. That's when you know, don't do that again.
Of course. Of course. It just also feels good to be in a room. I mean, but I get it. Travel schedules. Sometimes people can only do that. I did the Kelly Clarkson show.
Yeah.
Over Zoom. That's the only time I've ever done it. And I'm like, I've never actually freaking met Kelly Clarkson, but like we've done banter about my squirrels. What the hell?
You have squirrels?
I did.
What do you mean? Like pet squirrels?
I did. I had one. It didn't go in the house. It was a very.
He would just come visit you in the yard?
Yeah, I had this place in California. It was kind of in a tree, and I don't have it anymore. I miss it dearly. And this freaking squirrel that I ended up naming Max. Like we had this. That was also just like. That was a pandemic relationship. If you could imagine, I was just like, I'm never home, and there's all these friggin' animals. I was like Snow White. So that was I was there like promoting a TV show I was doing and talking about my pet squirrel, Kelly Clarkson. Yeah.
I don't remember that plot in High School Musical.
This is my own work. This is that's why I wasn't so popular.
So when Mike said he was coming to the show, he said, the dress and stuff and wearing longer sleeves, he has been going over he has no idea what to wear. He's talking about wearing a tuxedo.
No, look at his face; he doesn't look shocked. They said that it was formal.
Okay.
And that that some people will be wearing a tuxedo.
Oh, they didn't tell me that. Oh, geez, I'm in trouble.
No, that's okay. You guys are safe from that.
We're the talent.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna wear a suit.
Great.
These guys were trying to tell me I can get away with wearing sneakers, and I'm like, no, you don't understand.
No.
This is
what kind of sneakers are you talking?
Exactly. I'm talking about like some nice Jordans or some, Perry Ellis, the black with the white on the bottom, something like that, whatever, in nice jeans, in a button-down shirt or a shirt with the jacket over and stuff. I don't think he needs top hat and tails and he's going out and buying wingtips and doing everything else.
I am with you.
Yeah. You're going to do it.
You got to go all out. Absolutely. And I think that's what this place is all about. Why not?
You think this guy's going to have fun in a tuxedo?
I do.
As long as you can breathe. You don't need to button up the neck to a tie.
Thank you.
I think I would probably ditch the jeans and get a matching suit.
Yes.
And everything's stretchy now.
I have a custom matching suit. I have one that was made for me.
Perfect.
Yes.
Then you're good to go.
Right.
As long as the shirt under the suit is comfortable. You don't have to button the top button.
There you go.
if you want an accessory, fine. And that's an opportunity to show some personality. If you want to put like a little Tampa Bay Bucks pocket square, something like that.
He knows what's going on.
Fun socks can be cool. And then you could go wingtip or Perry Ellis. That's my compromise.
If I can go to the Perry Ellis, I'd be happy. Comfortable feet
good.
is a way to go.
Comfortable feet, comfortable neck, you're good.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Tuxedo and the wingtips, that's a little too much. Whatever, the suit and the comfortable shoes, comfortable shirt works.
Unless, by the way, just from doing what I do, I have a couple suits, and one is a tuxedo, and randomly my tuxedo is slightly more comfortable because it's just it's got a little stretch in the waist, and it just looks good. You could then put that with anything. Anyway, welcome to the Mike Calta show, where it's a fashion show,
and they now make Perry Ellis wingtips.
Yeah,
So
there you go. So that's how old are your kids?
8 and 4.
So they don't realize they didn't know you were on TV.
No.
What do they know? No, so they don't know.
They know me. I guess celebrity just from people coming up to me and taking pictures.
Right.
Which is strange and weird to kind of explain what that means
Yeah,
to them.
to kids. Yeah.
But I just did a run of a short run in a Broadway show called Just in Time a couple weeks ago, and my kids got to see it and see me on a stage for the first time, which
great.
was really, really special.
And did they appreciate it? Did you think they got something out
They're
of it?
horrible audience members. Like, honestly, I've taken my son to see 2 Broadway shows. We've left at intermission both times.
Really?
They just cannot sit still. I was so surprised and so proud that they made it through. And actually, we're talking about the plot line. They keep singing "Splish Splash," "Splish Splash." It was just like
awesome.
They loved it, and it was just such a cool experience. And I actually got to dance with my daughter in the show.
That's
cool. 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I always wonder about that. I always like to see if people, celebrities' kids, actually think that they're cool.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I've banked a couple things in the hopes that I'll have kids. I've done some kids cartoons where I'm like, this is for
What did you do for cartoons?
I did this series. I did 200 episodes of this show called Trolls, which is the movie Trolls, but they do the TV version, and I do the Justin Timberlake. Shockingly, Justin Timberlake didn't want to come in for 200 episodes. I played his part, and of course, now my nephews are watching it, and it's just that to me is the ultimate validation and thrill.
How is the Trolls 200 episode money? Is that good?
No.
It's not, right?
It sure is not.
That was the most real answer you heard.
Yeah.
Unemotional, it sure is not.
It's just it is what it is. It's but
it's a gig.
But it's a great gig, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And my nephews and eventually my kids will love it, and that is priceless.
You want to have kids? Why don't you have kids? Don't do it now. You look too young, and you're like Matthew looks like he's got.
I look old.
Young
What are you saying?
Kids have strained you a little bit. You look great, but as a father, I feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm only 26.
For now, I'm loving the uncle role. The uncle role is super
Uncle
fun.
is the way to go. Yeah. Oh, having the cool uncle that's in movies, that must be the greatest thing ever for your...
Well, I also don't get the D-bag thing where I have to now show, I can't be like, hey, kids, sit down and see what dad's done.
Right.
Though if someone else does it,
yes.
then it's kind of cool. So somehow, I find that my brother and my sister-in-law, they are showing them all my stuff.
Oh, that's great.
And so I'm getting some cool uncle points for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it's a pleasure to meet both of you. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Sapphire Lounge, the Supper Club. It opens up. It's right over by where the whole cross street from the mall, where Eddie V's and where Fleming's is, right in that whole corridor of the steak corridor over there. And I think this is going to be a great experience for Tampa Bay. And I love the fact that they are going all out and bringing you guys in here and really kicking it off.
For sure. Happy to be here.
And thank you for getting up early and coming in here, because I every morning I wake up and I know it sucks to get up early. So
I'm excited to see you all dolled up tomorrow.
I will be there in questionable shoes and a nice suit.
Looking forward
Gentlemen, thank you. We will take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
A disabled vehicle in Pinellas County, southbound 275 at 38. That's got the right lane blocked. Who's on the scene there as well? Expect some backups right now. Going to take an extra 10 minutes or so. Also an accident, Gandy, at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Some lane blockage there as well. I'm Monica with traffic.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
The Shark Coast Tactical event everyone has been waiting for is upon us. Get ready to load up this Saturday at Ammo Fest. Shark Coast Tactical is hosting a good old-fashioned ammo sale this Saturday, May 9th. Ammo Fest is the best place to find the cheapest ammo around. Discounts on all calibers of ammo, pistol, rifle, shotgun, and more. They'll have everything from range ammo, self-defense ammo, and hunting loads. And whether you're a seasoned shooter or just getting started, the crew at Shark Coast Tactical will help you find the right ammo and answer any questions you might have. Get to Shark Coast for Ammo Fest this Saturday, May 9th for free food, tons of giveaways, and what could be more American than that? Stock up on your ammunition for all your shooting needs this Saturday, May 9th. The shop is open from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, and always open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Stop by and see them for Ammo Fest. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
I'm Thaddeus Bullard, and I can't believe I get to do this. I grew up hearing these commercials, and around here, when someone's in a car accident, people know exactly who to call.
1-800-ASK-GARY. They connect you with lawyers and doctors after a car accident.
Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Entering the courtroom are 36-year-old Chris McMurray and his attorney. Chris is nervous. 2 months ago, his construction company struck an underground line, and now he's being sued because his company didn't contact Sunshine 811 before digging. Damages could run into the millions of dollars. Chris could lose his company. If only he had contacted Sunshine 811 first, the verdict might be different.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Flavored malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026. The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used on the license.
Hey, y'all, it's Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. Look, if you've been juggling high interest rate credit cards, personal loans, and just trying to make it to payday, you're not alone. But here's the truth. If you own a home, you may be sitting on the solution. A cash out refinance could help you roll all that debt into one simple payment. No more 22% credit cards, no more minimum payments that never seem to move the needle, just one monthly mortgage payment and a lot of peace of mind. Hey, I'll run the numbers for you. If it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you straight. No pressure, no sales pitch, just honest advice from the guy that's been helping folks just like you for over 30 years. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Call now. Start saving.
Come on, man.
Fight the dreaded grocery store fatigue and save money by shopping at Wild Fork. Right now, whole Argentine red shrimp, $4.50 a pound. And check out their 2 for less deals. Organic ground beef. When you buy 2, only $7 a pound. Bacon wrapped beef tenderloin, only $6 each when you buy 2. Brazilian beef ribeye steaks, just $9.98 a pound. Check them out online at wildforkfoods.com or go shopping in St. Pete, West Chase, and South Tampa.
At International Diamond Center, we're all about family, and no one plays a more important role in the life of any family than Mom. She's the rock, the hero, the one that holds it all together. So we invite you to help us celebrate the mothers in our lives with the perfect Mother's Day gift and a little something extra. We've put together a special collection of jewelry just for Mom. We've set aside these carefully selected items so there's no guesswork. You can stop in, shop with ease, and get Mom a timeless gift she's sure to love. And to make it really special, with any purchase of $249 or more, we'll give you a $50 spa gift card so she can use it to treat herself to a day of pampering and relaxation. So come join us at IDC. Help us say a big thank you to the mothers in our lives with a gorgeous bracelet, maybe a pair of diamond earrings, a colored gemstone ring, or a piece from our Perfect Love collection. Buy the jewelry and we'll throw in the $50 spa treat at no charge. Happy Mother's Day from International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 813-288-2202.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
The cost of mesothelioma treatments can exceed $400,000, and families often face losing their homes and life savings just to pay the bill. The Rights and Claims Department of Flint Cooper has helped victims secure financial support they need to pay for their care and ensure their family's future. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma and don't have legal representation, call Flint Cooper now at 800-606-8169. Time is running out for you to file a claim, so don't wait. Call 800-606-8169 for a free consultation.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Join us for the 4th annual Sergeant Anthony Molstad Defender Ruck, June 6th in St. Pete. Ruck it, walk it, or run it. Registration is now open. Sign up now. RunSignup.com/Anthony's Defender Ruck. The event is to help prevent soldier suicide in the honor of Sergeant Anthony Molstad. Join us June 6th in St. Pete.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot again today. A little cooler along the coast. Overall, high temperatures around 90 degrees. Mild and muggy tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And really both Saturday and for Mother's Day. Hot, cooler along the coast. Sunday, though, quick little 20% rain chance. High temps all weekend long, though, around 90 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
.842 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
I'm so confused now.
Why?
My friend Jim just sent me a text me and said he's wearing sneakers.
Told you.
Carmen, you're probably right. You're probably right.
They told you.
Yeah, listen to Hollywood here and let them tell you.
You're overcomplicating this.
I agree with you.
Those two guys go to things like that all the time.
Right.
But they're also the talent.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
So
It's true.
But they see what people are wearing.
Right.
You know, and if you came in with, sneakers, whatever, they're like, yeah, that looks cool. But if they thought it wouldn't look cool, they would have told you.
I agree. I get it now. I'm letting it all sink in. I liked both those guys very much. I thought they were nice. Neither one of them were douchebags, which is always a key.
Yeah, they were saying how they have to go over to, like, I think Channel 10. Is that ABC? Next.
No, 28.
Yeah, they're on ABC
FTS,
next, and how it's going to be a stark contrast between this interview and that interview.
They will not be talking about getting laid on that channel whatsoever.
He was like, oh, it's nice to have this to start the day, and then have to go over and do the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to going out there and trying something different and dressing up and having a good night, a fun night.
I still can't believe Mr. Schuster was in your garage. That's crazy.
I feel like you're going to be young Frankenstein putting on the Ritz.
Yeah.
You're going to be with the tuxedo on, putting on the Ritz.
There's just like some people you think when will I ever meet that person in person?
Right.
Yeah. Like how that scenario would ever play out, and then it just did.
Yeah, I have. I've been through those experiences several times in this career. And, whether or not I'm like, I can't believe this person's in the studio. But now the idea that I've watched that show in the other room and now he's there in the garage was pretty.
I was watching a lot of Glee last night, getting ready.
Oh yeah,
clean it up.
Yeah.
I
was trying to remember how, because I know the show was super popular, and if you remember, one of the seasons debuted right after the Super Bowl. And they were saying that was the most viewers it ever had, and was like 70 million people watched it.
It's funny. I remember you talking about it and talking about Glee and stuff. I never saw one episode of that.
Same.
I don't know. For some reason, it just wasn't in my wheelhouse.
It was what he said. It was that you had, the kids singing and dancing and all that, but there were stories, and it was good stories, and it was a good show. Plus,
it was funny too.
No matter how old you are, a high school show is, for some reason, it always takes you back to high school.
You like it?
Yeah.
You like it?
I don't remember how I got into it. I think I just watched an episode and then I got hooked.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that those girls were smoking hot had a lot to do with it.
That helps. Yeah.
We still got a lot of show left. Craig Gass and Chris Kale and Ricky Rackman are going to be here.
What other show can go from Glee to Five Finger Death Punch?
Yeah, that's right.
In the same breath.
Within 30 minutes.
See if he's a fan.
Yeah.
They would definitely wear sneakers. I would.
Yeah.
I was going through this, looking at this Jamie Presley OnlyFans thing, and trying to think, who would you want? Who's like an old celebrity that you'd want to see in?
Penelope Cruz.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think she's old enough.
She's 50-something. She's older than.
I'm sorry. I don't think that she. I still think she's so smoking hot that it's not even like it's not even like she's old.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get that.
I'm trying to think of somebody who's not as prominent.
Yeah, if you were like Jessica Lange, who's going to be doing an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Or somebody like that.
Somebody like that. Or that chick from Helen Mirren, or one of those things.
Yeah.
Gio gets so nervous.
Oh, so nervous.
So nervous. Can you see that, Carmen?
No, because the video's on you.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Yeah.
Gio is the other guests are arriving, and Gio just gets up and he starts popping around, and he's running around, and he gets all freaked out.
He is very anxious.
Yes.
I guess is the best way to
Which is weird because I'm not. I don't know why he is. I don't know why he
because that's he's
on
in
him.
charge of that. He's in charge of the guest getting in and doing all that stuff, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we've done this enough. We know we're gonna be able to talk to him and hang out and do stuff. But he just wants to make sure everything's buttoned up, which is good. You don't want somebody who's I don't know, just go in there.
But it usually goes smoothly. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's not like something that he needs to worry about.
Right.
It's not always a huge drama thing.
Yeah, but also Gio's a bit of a warrior in regular life. And everything, so.
Hypochondriac.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmen, we just got a little bit of what you might deem to be good news.
What?
So on the 25th of this month is Memorial Day.
Okay, that's a Monday.
And on the 26th, I think I have to go for a heart procedure. So we might have off that day as well.
So 2 days.
Yes.
I got to get ready for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Thank you for letting me know now.
Gentlemen.
That gives me 2 weeks.
Good to see you. How are you? Have a seat. Come relax. No, sit down. Relax. It's all right.
You can just stay over
We're
there.
live on the air, so just don't curse. There you go.
Chris is doing the Eddie Van Halen thing where Eddie Van Halen didn't realize he was live on the air, and he walks in the middle of the Howard Stern show, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" Yeah, we're on the air. We're on the air. Yeah, Chris is just walking around the room.
Chris, you just came back from Rockville.
Rockville.
Mike's on. Probably happened.
Check.
There you go. Ricky's on.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't have to be.
How was that?
incredible. It was the first show back since about October of last year. And
Can I be honest with you about something?
Do tell.
I will kill both these guys. I don't know if I can beat you up. I'm just kidding. But when you look at somebody and you're like, I don't want to fight that guy.
But you know what you could do? You could pick me up and hit him over the head.
Yeah, with you.
I could be like a baseball.
I don't want to. I am not feeling violent at all. I'm just saying if I had to fight two of the three of you, I know which two I wanted to be.
Not for nothing. That would be the right choice.
Yeah.
By the way, this is also a thing with him. Not like you guys did anything wrong. He was in the elevator with Paramore and told him he could beat them all up.
Yeah. I was in there with them, and they were all like teenage kids, and they were all quiet in the opposite end of the elevator from me. They were just looking down, and I go, I could kill you all if I had to. And they were like, well, I go, I'm just kidding.
That's like Big J Okerson. I run into Big J Okerson like once a year, and for some reason we always pick up where we left off, where he goes, "You know who else's ass I'd kick if I see him again?" And I'm like, all right, like I don't even know why that's a conversation.
Yeah.
This is our friend Craig Gass, who's in the studio with us. Ricky Rackman is here. Chris Kale from Five Finger Death Punch is here. It's great to have you all here. Ricky, this does not seem like your hours, buddy. You do not.
Oh, can you tell?
Can you tell? Well, Chris was on stage last night in front of 100,000 people before Guns N' Roses. So I mean, Five Finger Death Punch is just crushing.
How is? I don't know if I could put you on the spot and ask you this, but how is Guns N' Roses sounding?
I was so concerned with saying hi to people after the show.
You didn't even.
I didn't even see the show. Yeah,
that is true. I went out to the front of house to watch Guns N' Roses.
How was it?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
There was a weird thing about an hour into the show where Axl's voice gets more and more falsetto.
Higher, that's what we were saying.
But the band,
that was the criticism of it, but then somebody was playing it, and I was like, I actually think it sounds pretty good to me. All of a sudden, you put everything into consideration, the age of the guy, the amount of running around that he's doing, and all that. There's a lot that goes into that.
And he doesn't have to play for 3 hours. You know, I got to sing for Guns N' Roses 2 weeks ago. It was
Did you really?
Everybody in Guns N' Roses except Axl. We did a benefit, and I got to sing with him. So that was kind of fun. That was
that must be awesome.
Did you guys do covers or did you do Guns N' Roses stuff?
What was that?
Did you do covers or did you do?
No,
Guns
I sang Cheap Trick Surrender. It was a benefit. We all were just a bunch of us goofing around because these are people that I've known before anybody had a record deal.
Oh, I know.
Right.
So trust me. Listen, I was looking into this last night. Now you gotta know. I grew up. I don't say grow up because we're probably close to the same age, but I've been watching you on TV for a long time. And I had no idea. I assumed that you were in LA radio, and that's where MTV plucked you. It's even harder. They just knew your personality, and they were like, "This guy'd probably be good on TV."
Axl Rose.
Yeah, well, that and I walked into the audition with Axl Rose.
Oh, that might have been.
Probably had a lot more to do. But the thing is, the first time I was ever on TV, radio, or anything was Headbangers Ball. I didn't come from like, I'm going to be in media. I mean, I was just this messed up kid in the streets of Hollywood that opened up a rock club, and that was pretty much my
where was the Cat House?
Cat House.
Where was the Cat House in relation to the Rainbow and all that other stuff? Only because we
weren't on the Sunset Strip,
okay.
but it was probably like 2 or 3 miles, so I say about a 4-hour drive from where it was. But it was we were all very, very close to one another.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I bet those clubs were incestuous. Everybody's playing a different circuit and just going back around and around.
No, we were the best. We were a rock and roll dance club, so we didn't have bands play.
Oh.
Except, I say that,
right?
But we did have bands play, and we had, Guns N' Roses, Pearl Jam, Megadeth, Alice Cooper, right? You just absolutely every band, but we'd always just put them under different names.
Yeah, and the Black Crows.
Yeah, Black Crows. Black Crows is the only band that paid to play the Cat House.
They paid you?
Yeah.
Dude, it's weird when I hang out with Ricky. It's hard for me to not ask these questions that you're asking.
Yeah.
And so when he started doing this one-man show, 2.5, 3 hours long, I actually got a plane ticket and went to go see him in Austin because I know him. And I'm like, hey, can I come and hang out on the show? And I sat in the audience like every other audience member going like, oh my God, no way, no way.
Great story.
It's weird to see his struggle this weekend is getting 3 hours into 30 minutes for our show because it's me, it's Chris Kale, it's Ricky, and the whole show has to be about 90-ish minutes.
Right.
And
now, how do you and Chris hook up?
Chris and I knew each other through his old guitar player, Jason Hook.
Yep.
And then we were friendly with each other, and then drug addiction made us way closer.
Yeah, I got sober, and I was posting online. Got 3 days sober today. Here we go. Hey, I got 10 days sober today.
Yeah, I'm a drug addict, and I'm sober for 10 days. And I reached out to him privately and said, dude, do not do that. I'm sober.
Yeah.
I think 15 years at that point, and I said you don't want to put like your timeline out there because if you screw up, everyone's gonna be like like.
Yep. Meanwhile, I was doing that because I had tried before, and there was one time where I had a case of I was like, I'm done.
Right.
I'm just everything was crashing, and I'd put it out there that I was sober, and I walked off the bus with a red cup full of Jack Daniels and Coke. And some kid goes,
You're sober.
he comes running up to me, dude, I'm so proud of you for being sober while I had Jack and Coke in the cup. And I was like, I need to be accountable. And that was my way of being accountable, but I was going overboard.
Putting it online, I would assume that for you, like being able to say, I'm sober for 2 days.
Be accountable.
Actually, and saying it out loud is something that you're like, no, I said it out loud. I have to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, but it didn't work. I've got some years under my belt now, but it took me, once or twice to get it. And that's the thing, too. Doing the stuff that we do in the programs that we're in.
Yeah.
If someone hears you fail, they're like, oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I didn't work. That's not the problem. Yeah.
What was your? Did you have a drug of choice, or was it alcohol?
Yep, it was at the end. It was alcohol, blow, and Xanax. That was the big three for me.
Because you got. I mean, look, that sounds crazy to somebody who doesn't do drugs, but if you're somebody who lives your lifestyle, and you're trying to get that energy to do what you do every night or a couple of nights a week, I get it, man.
Oh, not even that. It was like I was in this band. I joined at the age of 36. I didn't know how long this thing was going to last. So I was like, I'm doing everything. I don't know when this is going to be done. I want to be like the bands that I grew up listening to. I'm doing this. And that's really what it was. And it was
the stories I heard about Chris always scared me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, we have that one mutual friend. I actually introduced him to you, my buddy Holmberg in Phoenix.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to make a note. The show we're doing is at Side Splitters in Wesley Chapel. It's not the regular Side Splitters in, what is that, West?
Carrollwood.
Okay, yeah. We're in Wesley Chapel this weekend. Tonight for 2 shows and tomorrow for 2 shows. My buddy Holmberg said, hey, are you friends with that Chris Kale guy? And I go, yeah. And he goes, I know a girl in Phoenix. And I go, be really careful how I describe it. He said,
this is radio, remember.
Yeah, he said, this girl in Phoenix that I know, she's like, oh, I love Chris Kale, and I have the best sex with him. And one time we were both hammered, and we're having sex, and I started throwing up, and he took the vomit.
And we'll leave it there.
Yeah. Dude, I want to switch seats.
Gentlemen, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Side Splitters in Wesley Chapel. Like, come throw up on Chris.
So like I said, I wanted to do everything.
Yeah,
and I did.
You lived it, man. That's great.
Wow.
Listen, you can't be that shocked. You have to have some insane stories.
Well, I mean, I had a heart attack from cocaine. I obviously put myself in a lot of bad situations with cocaine.
Yep. And that didn't stop him either.
No.
Yeah, that scared me straight for a year, and then I relapsed, and it was actually at a Metallica show. I was sober for a year, and I walked into a hotel room that, I don't know why I'm saying his name, but Lars Ulrich, I'd never seen a pile of cocaine on a table.
Right.
Like a mound of cocaine.
And Lars puked.
Yeah.
And Chris got aroused.
Yeah. And I was genuinely tempted by that. And I was like, oh man. And for me, it's social situations would make me feel vulnerable. Like, oh, I don't want to be the uncool guy who's not doing drugs. And that night I relapsed. And I remember even telling his singer, Hetfield, I said, man, I relapsed. He knew I was sober. Hetfield was sober.
Right.
And I said, I relapsed tonight with your drummer. And he's like, you can always, don't beat yourself up, man. You can start over tomorrow. And I just kept backpedaling. And then it was on the 2-year anniversary of my heart attack that I had that moment of clarity. You were never a drug guy, Mike. Right?
Never. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd like to be.
Yeah.
Like I've taken, every time I take an oxy for one reason or another, like a back pain or something, like this is fantastic. But I also know I'd want to take more if I could keep taking them. Sure. Yeah.
But you managed to just
I know.
prescribed.
I don't want to go out like Chris Farley. Fat guys and oxys don't mix very well. So
did you ever have guys that you worked with that were undependable because of drugs?
Surprise.
Yeah.
Did you know that, or did you just,
I genuinely don't know.
So the guy
It's
who
the
worked,
reason I'm here.
Yeah,
really,
the guy who worked here before Galvin. So this is an interesting story because I don't know what came first, the chicken or the drugs. He was driving home. He lived in Sarasota and was driving home from Tampa after the show, and he got in a car accident. And he dislocated both of his shoulders, and he had to beep the horn with his face until somebody stopped and helped him. Like, he was in a pretty bad spot. And I don't know if he had an addiction problem that led to him getting in that accident, or if that accident from the pain of his injuries caused him to get into the drugs. I don't know the story. He's since passed away. But we had a problem is that he would come on the show and he would be on these drugs and he'd be falling asleep and passing out during the show. And I had to call him out a couple times. I was a little bit younger and I didn't really understand the situation fully. And plus I just had a kid and I got fired from iHeart. I got this news station pick me up and this idiot's falling asleep while I'm on the air. I'm like, you're going to blow my whole deal. Oh, yeah. And I was getting more mad at him than I was realizing he had probably a major problem. So
and fired him on air.
Fired him on the air.
On air.
Fired him at 7, replayed it at 9. Got to hit that whole audience.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ricky had got sober before all that stuff happened, right?
I got to understand. Somebody gave me weed at 4, cocaine at 13.
4?
So, yeah, I became a full-blown crystal meth head. I was
Really?
addicted to crystal meth. And I got sober in 1988.
Oh, wow.
So before it was like, I'm not saying like these guys, it's cool to be sober, but people talked about so nobody talked about being sober. But
Yeah.
I was a
Not in the
raging,
80s,
yeah.
I would have been dead.
When did you start Headbangers Ball?
1990.
Oh, so right
Like
around
the crazy
that time.
thing is like the Cat House was open in 86. And so I have people, dude, I remember you did this, that, did such crazy stuff. And people don't realize that I did that stuff while I was sober. It's just because you're sober doesn't mean you're not messed up.
Right.
I mean, I've never been so messed up that I used vomit as a lube.
Right.
But, wow.
Hey,
like,
you've never been desperate for lube.
Look at the man is
any
pretty.
story from my decadent past will not beat that.
Yep.
Like, I don't.
Welcome to the new school, Ricky.
Wow, you kids these days.
He's the Green Beret of but back in the day, back when you were in the heyday of Headbangers Ball, there was that certain type of chick that all of a sudden girls with tattoos were hot and they started getting, I mean, you must have been right in the middle of all of that.
I would say the girl that I was with then might have been the first one to do it because she tattooed my name. I was in that era. I was dating Janine Lindemulder. Who was that was my
super
girlfriend for a
smoking
couple years, and she got.
Now, was she working at the time?
That's an interesting story. Because she didn't really have sex. She never had sex with guys,
right?
And she did have sex, but it doesn't. It's like, I knew what I was getting into. But being a jealous guy, it sucked. But
that's what I was going to ask.
But she would tattoo my name and then cover it up and then tattoo my name. So then she started getting more. So she was like, I believe, one of the first attractive women to be completely sleeved.
Yeah.
But there were not a lot of women all tattooed back then. But I mean, but now it's, you know what? As an old person, I can tell you, the whole tattoo industry just sucks because I remember when it was like, you were like a tribe. Now it's like, everybody has tattoos. I liked it when it was bad, when the bad people had. Now, like, we got Craig Gass as a rebel because he doesn't have any tattoos.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you managed to go the whole way,
out of control.
that porn, dating a porn star story reminds me of that great Jeff Ross joke about how he was on a TV set and this porn star is flirting with him and she said, "Hey, would you like to get together and go to dinner sometime?" He's like, "Yeah, when do you want to get together?" And she goes, "Well, I'm working Tuesday and Wednesday, so how about Thursday?" And he goes, "How about Monday?" Yeah, dude. But dude, his club, the Cat House, that's like.
I am sad that I never got to experience any of that LA stuff.
I get that all the time because Cat House was just decadence. And you remember, like, we were kids. It's like, the first person to ever even try to dance on the dance floor was Axl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was bad because we were all bad. We were all misfits.
Where are you getting the money to do this?
I started with zero money.
I figured if you're doing weed at 4.
I convinced this tore down disco. I'm like, hey, why don't you let me throw a party here and you keep the bar and I'll keep the door. And I didn't make any money. I mean, the second night of the Cat House, I thought like we'd really made it because Lita Ford threw up, and I was like, "We made it, man!"
Chris,
Lita Ford
Chris,
calm down, Chris.
Too soon. I got tight pants on today, guys.
But my whole life, it's kind of ridiculous that I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm just I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been able to BS my way through everything. And Cat House, I mean, to this day, people go to cathousehollywood.com and buy Cat House shirts.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
to this day,
Yeah.
I never thought that would
Yeah,
happen.
but that's almost better than being super successful is to notch that legendary status, you know?
Well, Axl wore them in Guns N' Roses videos.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
everybody
wore
wanted to
Cat
look
House
cool with their Cat House shirt on. It's like the Misfits have sold
Right.
1,000 times more shirts than they did albums.
Yeah.
Even today, I have my morning coffee with a Cat House mug that Ricky
Do
gave
you
me.
really?
Oh, yeah. Still got it. Yep.
Yeah, dude.
And all these people got them for free. But
The show. It's
He
a
did say you
Let
didn't
me
make
ask
any
you-
money.
Do you remember who you were auditioning against for that job?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like were there other people that that you remember or that?
Axl Rose set the job up for me. I wasn't auditioning
Oh, you didn't
for
have to
anybody.
audition?
No.
Yeah.
And I was terrible. I mean, people talk about the first times on TV. I never been on. I don't know how to be any of this. TV guy. Hey, here's this. I didn't know that.
But you did it. You
because
did
of
it well.
I did it, and then that led me to being radio, and I was syndicated radio, and then
Right.
I kind of blew my radio career. I don't know if you know about that story.
I do not know. Tell me the story. I love
Oh,
it.
it's a good one.
Really?
It's a good one.
A radio DJ was talking crap about me, and I went to the station. I beat the crap out of him, and I went to jail and lost everything. Why are people clapping? I was
Because that
bankrupt for 2 years.
Listen to me. That is the way you handle it like a man.
But that's what. I thought, oh my God, I just beat the crap. I'm going to be notorious because it was a top story on every news channel.
Who was it?
It was an old guy. Oh yeah, it was two guys actually.
Please say like Mark and Brian.
But you got to.
No, it wasn't. No.
It's an important note that Ricky was working at the station. He
Oh,
went
yeah, it
in
was
and
my
punched
station.
one of his
I
fellow
was
employees.
the afternoon drive, and they were like right before me.
Midday.
Okay.
And I said on the radio, "Go
Middays. You're not letting midday guy talk about you.
huh?
You're not letting midday
Damn
guy
straight,
talk about
damn
you.
straight."
Yeah. What are they saying? What are they saying about you?
Oh, they talked about me being white trash, which is true.
Yeah.
They talked about.
Don't say it.
Now that I think about it, they said about my girlfriend being a porn star. Yeah, that was true too. But I mean, it was some really, die. You should die.
Oh,
and,
really?
And
my.
I didn't grow up in the entertainment business, and I'm a little guy, but if people say these bad things about you over and over again, I'm not going to get back on the radio and go, those crazy guys. They were saying, so like.
Let me tell you what I don't like about those two knuckleheads.
Yeah, that's not the way I was brought up.
So you got in your car and drove to the radio station.
Yes.
Walked in while they were there and
Yes.
just let loose on them.
Absolutely. They were getting
This
ready
is
to
the
go on the
greatest
station.
story.
I went up and I'm talking about this like it's cool. It's not cool.
It is very cool.
I've never told the details, but I said, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this story until I'm on the Mike Calta show, and then I'm going to let it out.
Fine.
He was standing there, and I said, I think the words were something like, he said, when I see him, I'm going to squash him like a bug. And I walked up, I said, you're going to squash me like a bug? Squash me now. And I just punched the guy in the face. And then his partner grabbed me, and I pulled back to go see him. And then they walked me into the room, put me in handcuffs, and took me to jail.
Whoa. That's a pretty quick transition.
Remember that assessment you had of the table at the very beginning?
Yeah.
I think
don't
you might
want to
have
fight
picked the
Ricky
wrong
either.
one.
Yeah.
By the way, do you want to say who it is? Because I'm looking at the person. They have a very punchable face.
Yeah.
He was like an old guy.
Who is it?
Doug Steckler,
Oh, I don't know.
who is now on the air with Tim Conway Jr.
He was the other guy that went after
Tim
me.
Conway Jr.
It was
is
both of those guys.
So they've been together for a long time.
They've been
both those
together for
guys.
decades. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
and then right after, do you know who Tom Likas is?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So then right after, Tom Likas is on the radio, and he starts talking smack about me. So I go to a
I
hockey
would've done the
game,
same thing.
and
I
he's
would-
sitting right in front of me.
Oh.
And the girl that I was with, she's like, don't do anything, Ricky. Don't do anything, Ricky. And I went up and I said some stuff to him, and I'm like, what an idiot. And then I go back to my job as a car salesman.
You were
so
like,
I
damn
had-
it, why can't I keep my mouth
I had a
shut?
couple years where I had no money, like my power was turned off and everything.
Really?
And I'm grateful now
Because of that fight.
because of that fight.
Yeah.
But they were what pussies. If I'm gonna talk smack about you, I have to tell you, if you left here, and do you know Paul Casanova in Miami?
Yeah.
Paul's another longtime local radio guy down there, and he talked crap about Ari Spears. And Ari Spears drove back to the radio station and tried to fight him in the studio. Yeah, I love both those guys, and I still think that's a great story. If you left here,
if I left here and I
talked
started
about-
saying all these things like, yeah, I did Mike's show. That guy's such a scumbag.
Yeah.
And then you saw me, I would expect like, dude, that guy's going to kick my ass.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
don't say anything. That's why I hate social media so much.
But also
because I
it-
still have this bad temper. Like, I will never say anything about anybody that I wouldn't say to their face.
love that.
So I don't say anything mean about people. I try to be a very kind person. I don't really say. I mean, I'm in a different mindset now.
Right, you're a better person.
No. but like, you know, I get to experience all these crazy things. I mean, like, I'm
It
old as
bothers
dirt.
me if I have something to say about you. Why would I wait till you leave to say?
Right.
That's what
Oh, dude,
I
that's
hate people like that.
Mike has said some painful stuff to me to my
He's
face.
a huge liar.
Yeah,
Huge
he believes that all my stories are fake.
Yeah. I don't believe they're all fake. I believe that they can't all happen to one person.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. And that's
I don't
why
think you're a bad person. I don't think you're a liar, but I can't believe all these things have happened to you.
we started that show, Beardo and Weirdo, me and Chris Kale, Five Finger Death Punch, and then I have my own separate storytelling one that you gave me the name for, which was I Swear This Is True. You said you should call it I Swear This Is True
Right.
because living at Eddie Van Halen's house, going into NASA, opening for Metallica, being on the field of the Super Bowl are all stories that are incredible on their own. They just
Your parents being deaf.
and that was the story.
That's the one, yeah.
There was one time I came in the studio and Mike said, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be honest with me if this is a true story. And I thought, oh, he's going to ask about living at Eddie Van Halen's or being on the field of the Super Bowl. And he goes, are your parents really deaf? I go, why would I make that up? I mean,
That is a great parlay into how you do voices.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
such a great story.
it forced me to learn how to speak by copying all the voices that I heard on TV.
When I grew up, I thought that my parents were deaf too. But they were just ignoring me.
Yeah. Ricky has a similar Forrest Gump type life where he grows up and his friends form bands like Guns N' Roses and Faster
Pussycat. Who else were you tight with?
Everybody.
Yeah.
But
Everybody.
It's so weird that so many people use the Forrest Gump thing, but they weren't talking about the stories. It was the disability.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, Ricky's kind of like the Forrest Gump. I go, yeah, I've done a lot. They go, oh, yeah, that too. I mean, oh, geez. I mean, in our little LA circle, it was, obviously it was Guns N' Roses, Faster Pussycat, Jane's Addiction, all the LA bands. But then later I'm friends now with the guy from Five Finger Death Punch,
Let me ask you about Guns N' Roses. But
yes.
When
I won't say anything mean ever.
No, not to their face or anything. I'm in high school in '88. It was the first CD that I ever owned was Appetite for Destruction. I bought that and Run DMC the same day.
Perfect.
And I worked in a restaurant, and all we would do at night is listen to Appetite for Destruction over and over and over again. And this is in New York. I would imagine in L.A. I will never have that feeling of what it was like to go see Guns N' Roses in one of those LA clubs. That must have been the greatest time.
It was the greatest thing. But the thing when people said, did you know they were going to be big?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people say yes, but the reason I didn't think they would ever make it big is, in my opinion, they were too good because they were. When you'd see Guns N' Roses in the old days, you didn't know if they were going to play 2 hours, 5 minutes, if Axl was going to kick somebody's teeth in.
Right.
You didn't know. And there was this element of danger that really is missing from rock and roll. So I thought, this band is too dangerous, too authentic, too real. They're never going to make it big.
Yeah.
And it's still, to this day, it's still weird to go to a sporting event and hear Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's
it's just odd.
That's weird for you, but when you tell the story about being with a girlfriend and Axl saying, hey, I'm going to sing you a song, and it's just the three of you
I'm
in
going
a
to tell
room.
the story. That was weird. So during I'll tell you, I'm going to say this tonight anyway, but there was a time
Side
that
splitters.
I was high as a whatever, and I was laying in bed with this girl, and Axl stood over us, and he started like serenading us, and he was like, I don't know, it might have been November Rain, a song that I hadn't heard yet.
Right.
And he just started singing, and I remember I was high, but he's singing it standing over us, and I remember looking at her and going, this is really weird, right? This was really weird. But these were like the things I did, And here's the thing that I hope, if there's one takeaway other than the fact that we're playing tonight and tomorrow at Side Splitters, Wesley Chapel, is that I was in one of the greatest eras ever, and I ran the club that was one of the greatest clubs ever. But during that time, you don't realize you're living something magical.
Right.
Because that's just what you do. Like, did I wake up, at 4:00 every afternoon and go to girls and clubs? And but that's just the way I lived.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look, now you look back at it and you're like, wow, that was pretty amazing.
Right, but when
don't
you're in it, you don't
appreciate
realize
it.
it.
The fact that Pearl Jam was the kind of band that was anti everything 80s and they wanted to be at the Cat House.
Yeah.
It's a real testament to what the Cat House
And was on Headbangers Ball and did all that stuff. Yeah.
Nirvana's famous first appearance.
The prom dress.
Was the prom dress.
Oh, really?
That was horrible. That was terrible. I was so excited to meet him, and he was just completely. Kurt was like dope sick, flat down on the floor, and I walked into the green room, and I had to like step over him. So I never really met him. And the first time I ever spoke to Kurt Cobain, he was on Headbangers Ball wearing a big yellow ball gown. And it wasn't until like decades later that I figured out, oh, a ball gown because it's Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
But it's like they didn't want to. I mean, I like Nirvana.
Right.
I love the album Bleach. But anytime any band was on Headbangers Ball, if you don't want to be there, don't be on there because it's a billion bands that really want to be on this show. So I was kind of like, whatever. They don't want to be here. Don't be here.
You know, I love that got really screwed up because of their is Saigon Kick. I felt Saigon Kick was one of those great bands.
Such a good band.
Yeah.
I'm watching Marilyn Manson last week with Chris. We're on stage watching Manson at this big Sick New World Festival in Las Vegas. And one of the guys who works for Manson says, that guy right there was the singer of Shotgun Messiah. And I was like, what?
Shotgun Messiah.
No, that's not Saigon Kick.
The Saigon.
But Shotgun Messiah was another band.
Was another band, but Saigon.
Yeah, but the difference is Saigon Kick was good.
Yeah. We actually had Phil Varone from Saigon Kick on Beard on Weirdo.
Oh, really?
Like a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Talking about, dude, his sex addiction.
Yeah, he's another one that's got stories.
Oh, yeah.
You think, like, sex addiction, like, okay, you're addicted to, like, you put yourself in bad situations to have sex with other people. But Phil has this crazy story about the day that his mother passed away that he wouldn't answer his phone because he was watching porn all day that day and wouldn't pick up the phone. And I was like, damn, I can't.
I mean, she was already gone.
Yeah.
What more could happen that day?
Yeah.
Listen, we've got Chris Kale, we got Ricky Rackman, we got Craig Gass here. I got to take a break before we get. Let me take a quick break, and we'll come back and tell you where these guys are going to be. They're going to be at Side Splitters in Wesley Chapel. I'll tell you what they're going to do, and we'll get into that when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Just listen for the Bone Bonus keyword at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5. Head over to the free 102.5 The Bone app and enter the keyword for your chance to win $1,000. It's the Bone Bonus. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Pinellas County is still dealing with a disabled vehicle southbound 275 at 38th Avenue. It's blocking the right lane. Right now, traffic backed up all the way to Roosevelt. I'd say avoid that until they can get that out of your way. I'm Monica with traffic.
If your floors are due for an upgrade, Bob's Carpet and Flooring has you covered. The May Pergo sale is on. Grab select colors for just $3.95 a square foot. And if you want more than Pergo, they've got carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, and tile. Visit one of our 17 locations or go to bobscarpetandflooring.com today.
Catching your favorite band live? That's a thrill. But for the accident attorneys at Farah and Farah,
it's the thrill of the win, standing up for someone and making a real difference. Yeah, we're built for that.
Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Mike Calta here for the Golden Diamond Source. If you're still trying to figure out what to get mom for Mother's Day, listen up because this deal is absolutely huge. From May 5th through May 8th, when you purchase up to a $500 gift card, Golden Diamond Source is going to match it, giving you up to $1,000 in spending power. That's right. They're basically doubling your money to help you get your mom something that she'll absolutely love. And whether you're looking for something simple and elegant or you want to go big this year, they've got jewelry to fit every style and every budget. Plus, they only sell real, natural diamonds. None of that factory-made stuff, because if it's real love, it should be a real natural diamond. Go see Steve and Julie and the entire family at the Golden Diamond Source or shop online right now at goldendiamond.com.
It's the love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
In 30 seconds, the man operating this backhoe will strike a utility line. He'll be taken to the hospital with 2 of his buddies. One of them won't make it. All because no one contacted Sunshine 811. They never thought it would happen to them. But utility lines are hit 100 times a day in Florida. That's why you must contact Sunshine 811 before you dig. There's still time for you, but their time is up.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Stern from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio for my friends at Rivard Buick GMC, the #2 GMC dealer in the country. The season is underway at Rivard, and I'm not just talking about baseball. I'm talking inventory season. Rivard Buick GMC is swinging for the fences with more inventory than any GMC dealer around. And with more inventory comes massive discounts, like up to $13,000 off MSRP on new 2026 GMC Sierra 1500s. Shop more than 1,000 vehicles at RivardBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Roz, are you excited to make this commercial with the Thaddeus Bullard?
Absolutely. 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped people find a lawyer and doctor after a crash for over 25 years.
And now they're a proud partner of the Boys and Girls Club of Tampa Bay.
Helping is an Ask Gary move.
Call 1-800-ASK-GARY.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Galvin here with some important news. Badger Bob's is now in Tampa Bay. Have a problem with your AC? Well, Badger Bob's can fix any cooling or heating breakdown fast with a 1-year parts and labor guarantee. And if the problem returns, so will Badger Bob's. You get upfront and flat rate pricing on all repairs. Book a free estimate or service and see real-time availability online by visiting badgerbobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
Hello?
Hey, sis. Got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
Take a look at the picture I just sent you. I'm walking into Hellsberg and want to get Mom something special for Mother's Day.
Yeah, she's done so much for us this year. Let's see. Diamond pendant. Oh, she'd love this.
Great. I'll get this, which means you're in charge of flowers.
Okay, deal.
This Mother's Day, save up to 50% on timeless gifts for Mom. Shop at a store near you or at Hellsberg.com.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV and knockout flavors like Slammin' Me Happy, Pineapple Powerhouse, and Slammin' Blueberry. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Choose your flavor. Feel the power. Step into the ring. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Favorite malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026, The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
This is Greg Trzynski from the Original Mattress Factory. I want to share the story of a couple I worked with recently. After receiving a quote from a competitor for a mattress, they visited OMF and found a mattress that was a great fit for them. They were so pleased with our quality and value that they ended up purchasing 2 mattresses, a box spring, headboard, and frame. Their total at OMF was roughly $400 less than what they would have spent on just the one mattress at the competitor. If you're ready to get better sleep for less, visit us at originalmattress.com.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Hi, everyone. Super Bowl champ Vernon Davis here from Legal Help Center. If you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, listen up, because we have legal professionals standing by right now to answer your questions for free. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. The call is free. The consultation is free. And you can speak with a live agent right now. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident of any kind, call now to find out if you have a case and how much you could potentially get.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard it, folks. If you've been injured, call and find out how much you qualify for. Call 800-266-6200. That's 800-266-6200. 800-266-6200. Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states. Not available in California.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook, Tampa.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents.
More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
The Hard Rock Bet Party is on, and you, my friend, are on the guest list. Sign up and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets, a winning bet, and a boosted bankroll. Now, that's how you get the party started. And there's no time like right now to get the betting in. Why? Because we have playoff hockey. We've got NBA playoffs. The WNBA is starting back up. You could even bet on UFC. Did you know you could bet on table tennis? There are so many things and so many options. Parlays, straight bets, overs, unders, and it's race week. Whether you're watching trackside or watching from home, Hard Rock Bet is the fastest way to get on the action. Bet on your favorite drivers and more, all in just a few easy taps. Fire up the engines and race your way to the winner's circle on Hard Rock Bet. All you need to do is download the app or simply go to hardrock.bet and start making some money. It's Hard Rock Bet. Get in on the action now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call or text 833-PLAY-WISE.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Some people ask me, hey Mav, how do you stay so cool even though an eagle's body temperature is a toasty 106? The answer, my friend, is Veteran Air. Veterans expert techs keep the nest nice and cool, and my ducks, that's ducked, not ducked, fresh and clean. Whether you need an AC tune-up, repair, or unit replaced, we're here to serve you fast. So be cool. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. At International Diamond Center, we're all about family. And no one plays a more important role in the life of any family than Mom. She's the rock, the hero, the one that holds it all together. So we invite you to help us celebrate the mothers in our lives with the perfect Mother's Day gift and a little something extra. We've put together a special collection of jewelry just for Mom. We've set aside these carefully selected items so there's no guesswork. You can stop in, shop with ease, and get Mom a timeless gift she's sure to love. And to make it really special, with any purchase of $249 or more, we'll give you a $50 spa gift card so she can use it to treat herself to a day of pampering and relaxation. So come join us at IDC. Help us say a big thank you to the mothers in our lives with a gorgeous bracelet, maybe a pair of diamond earrings, a colored gemstone ring, or a piece from our Perfect Love collection. Buy the jewelry and we'll throw in the $50 spa treat at no charge. Happy Mother's Day from International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shopidc.com.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Loner Ranger radio show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
Hi, everyone. Super Bowl champ Vernon Davis here from Legal Help Center. If you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, listen up, because we have legal professionals standing by right now to answer your questions for free. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. The call is free. The consultation is free. And you can speak with a live agent right now. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident of any kind, call now to find out if you have a case and how much you could potentially get.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard it, folks. If you've been injured, call and find out how much you qualify for. Call 800-266-6200. That's 800-266-6200. 800-266-6200. Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states. Not available in California.
Summer is a time to grow and play, but for many local children, it's also when school meals stop and hunger begins. You can help provide the meals kids need to stay active, keep learning, and dream big during the break. Help us fuel a summer of possibilities for children across Tampa Bay. To join the mission, visit cerealforsummer.org.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot again today. A little cooler along the coast. Overall, high temperatures around 90 degrees. Mild and muggy tonight with a low in the mid-70s. And really both Saturday and for Mother's Day. Hot, cooler along the coast. Sunday, though, quick little 20% rain chance. High temps all weekend long, though, around 90 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
It is 9:31 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. I don't know if you guys heard what we had before you guys came on the air.
Was the guy from Glee?
Yeah, I mean, this has been the weirdest lineup of shows we've ever had. And a guy from Glee and a guy from Pitch Perfect on the air. And to these guys, we got Chris Kale, we got Ricky Rackman, and we got Craig Gass, who are going to be doing a show together at Side Splitters in Wesley Chapel. Now, you did one last night?
No, Chris and his band Five Finger Death Punch performed for 100,000 more people than we'll have this weekend.
You never know after an appearance on this show.
Yeah.
Hey man, whether 50 or 50,000, it's the same show. Man.
But Craig and I did a whole Glee karaoke last night.
That's what I was hoping for. Yeah.
It's crazy to me how humble Chris Kale is, because we've been doing comedy shows where he talks about being a rock star and being in Five Finger Death Punch, and we stay in Holiday Inns, and we're at a Hampton Inn this weekend in Wesley Chapel. And he's like, "Yeah, we're cool, man. This is great." And it's just such a different vibe than him literally flying on private jets and staying in 5-star resorts.
Though I do got to say, walking into the Ritz-Carlton this week before Welcome to Rockville, Oh, it felt so good. It's giving me the energy to power through these shows this weekend.
Yeah.
It's funny to me that Ricky has three, like most comedians when they go out and they do a show.
Yeah.
It's always worrying about getting material together and like, oh man, I need more material. I need more material. And Ricky has 3 hours that he's been doing on the road in his spoken word tour. And he's like,
I don't want to do that. I'll do some of it, but I don't know.
Genuine anxiety about the shows this weekend. And I'm like, dude, you could just take the show, just take some like 2 or 3 stories. And
Yeah. What do you think people were expecting? Like, what do you think people want? Yeah, see, that's the hard part.
Ricky, I think they want comedy, and a lull of entertainment. Somewhere in the middle.
That's not a
I
lull.
think they
I mean,
want a nap.
I want,
you know what? I seriously have no idea what I'm going to tell this story tonight, but this is the truth. When these guys, because I love both these guys, these are my real friends.
Right.
They won't say that, but I will. But
I'm waiting on that check.
When the whole idea came up to do this show, and Craig's like, "We're going to do this night of comedy with Chris Kale, Craig Gass, and Ricky Rackman." I go, "Oh, comedy? I've never thought about being a comedian." And then I told Craig a couple jokes, and he said, "Okay, we're going to do a night of comedy and storytelling." I'm like, oh, I guess my jokes aren't that good.
I like that you came up with the name, the Tampa Experiment, though.
Yeah.
I love that because it's like we're the first time all three of us are getting together.
Yeah,
this is the first time you guys do it together? Yeah.
This is my first time ever being on stage doing, and I'd like to be funny, but my goal is, look, you're going to get a lot of, both Craig and Chris are so funny, and if you set your expectations very, very low for me, I won't let you down.
Well, just so you know, when I have a guest that comes on the show, especially when it's never been on before, I'll do a certain amount of research of things to talk about. I didn't have to do that with you. I knew that I'd be able to just start talking to you, and you'd be able to just bring it. I mean, all the years you've been doing this, and people are genuinely interested in that. So you're going to be fine.
Man. If I go see Ricky Rackman, I want to hear stories about the Cat House. I want to hear stories about hanging out with Axel and the. I mean, there's so many like residual stories. You're like, I didn't even know that. Like Ricky really had.
I was gonna say also worst case scenario, just do Q&A. People will ask questions all day long
at the end of the show.
That's the part I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. All three of us at the end of the show.
Since you're putting me over right now, I'll tell you something about Craig, because he hasn't talked about this at all. Craig, obviously, if you don't know, is one of the best impressionists that I know. So when I'm driving, and Craig said something that was interesting. It's like I don't really talk to Chris about music, and we don't they don't talk to me. We just, because we're friends, you don't talk to that stuff.
Right.
But when I'm driving along with Craig and we bring up a story about somebody, whether it's Sebastian Bach or Bill Burr, and he does their voice, and so I try to look away because I'm like digging. I'm like, wow, like the person he's talking about is in the car with me because he's so good. So if I mention something, he's doing that person's voice, and it's a really cool way to tell a story.
That story, by the way, about Bill Burr is a classic Bill Burr story. Bill and I were co-hosting a charity event in downtown LA where it was all these rock stars got together to jam. We were raising money for MS. And Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses comes out and he plays 2 songs. And Burr obsessively was watching.
Yeah, because he's a drummer.
He's a drummer.
Yeah.
He's watching Steven Adler's footwork. And he's like, oh, man, he's obsessed with it. And he's genuinely fanning out on Steven Adler afterwards. And a few days later, we ran into each other at the Comedy Store. And Bill was complaining about, he's like, dude, so like those 5 guys, like they're not going to put the original band back together? Like, what's that about?
Yeah.
How come they're not going to put, and I go, and he goes, what? Like, why can't they just say, dude, let's just, all 5 of us, put the original guys back together? And I go, I can tell you why. I know 3 of those guys, and I can tell you exactly why they're not going to put the original 5. And he goes, Jesus Christ, dude, you're going to tell me somebody's secrets? And I go, no, I'm going to tell you some inside guns. He goes, dude, somebody trusted you with a secret, and now you're going to tell me somebody's secret. And I go, dude, wait, stop morally judging me, and let me tell you some inside Guns N' Roses information. But yeah, dude, when I tell a story, I just do the voices of the people in the story. I don't think about it. But every time I do it with Ricky, I notice that he looks away because he just wants to hear the voice in the middle of the story.
It's incredible.
It's so fun.
It's incredible. And let me ask you, and I'll ask all 3 of you because you probably have some insight on it, but why is it that Skid Row would rather be poor than go back out with
I'll tell you why.
Sebastian? I mean, he must be that much of an asshole.
I know Rachel's a great
I love Rachel.
great guy. and he does not want to play with Sebastian Bach, no matter what. Because I've always said, I think they're a little bit past that millionaire thing that they could have gotten.
Right.
But because Skid Row, I mean, look, I listen to heavy music, but Skid Row is great. They're just a great band. And Rachel, they said they will never, ever play with them. And now, Baz is in Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
And I think maybe Lizzie Hale is going to do, I would love to see Skid Row with Lizzie Hale singing.
Yeah, she's done that.
I know. She's done shows, and I've seen video of it, and it looks so good. But it's like, there gets to be a point that, I guess for some people, that if you dislike somebody so much, the money isn't worth it.
But
I'm not that person. I'll do it.
That's what I'm going to say. I mean, I there are people that I hate, but if you put enough money in front of me, I'm going to start to like them real quick.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm not doing that great. Like if they're out doing, like, they're okay. I know how much they pay. I hired them for a gig one time. They're not making a ton of money, and they could be playing with Guns N' Roses at Rockville this weekend easily if they were to sing with Sebastian. It would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
It would be, but I almost admire the fact that they would rather not do it.
When you're in the last chapters of your career, it also, like, if you think that any of us are making any money doing this show,
Right,
no, we're
right. You're
doing
doing
this
it for the love of it.
because, hey, I want to try this and I get to hang out with my buddies. So there gets to be a point that if you're doing okay, that you're going to pick and choose, and you're going to, rather than do this drama just for money.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I went to Vegas and I saw Guns N' Roses and Izzy came back on stage and Izzy played. I'm like, there you go. And he just doesn't want to be in Guns N' Roses anymore,
That's so weird.
So there gets to be a point that there's some things that it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Sebastian acknowledges that he, for whatever reason, he knows that he was not easy to get along with back then.
Yeah.
But his whole thing is like, but dude, it's been like 30 years. Let's do it. Who cares? Let's go, man. And they're like, nope. I ran into Rachel Bolan randomly on a beach in Maui. And it was like, oh my God. And it was AFC NFC championship weekend. And I said, you want to go somewhere and watch football? And I go, yeah, let's watch football. And we laughed and laughed for hours. And right before the end of the game, I went, oh my God. I just realized every time I see you, I've never asked you if this story is true. And I've always wanted to ask you this story. And he goes, yeah, tell me. I'll tell you if it's true. And I go, so apparently Sebastian, and as soon as I said the name Sebastian, he went, and his wife, who was sitting next to him, just started looking at him going, why did you
brought up the word?
Why did you do that?
Yeah.
And the story I had heard, and I've never said this on the air before, is from a security guy who worked for Skid Row, said that according to him, his first job doing security was Skid Row.
Right.
And he said that Sebastian was in a really bad mood one day in Tokyo, and they get in the elevator. Sebastian wants to go somewhere for lunch, and he's yelling at the security guy, and he goes, dude, you know what? I don't even want to do this. Give me my money, because my buddy would hold on to his money in his wallet.
Right.
And he said, I opened up my wallet, and Sebastian grabbed all the money out of the wallet, even though there was a divider that separated his money from my money. I go, dude,
he took all the money.
You took all my money. And he's like, dude, I don't care, dude. I'm going to eat. And he goes, but you took my money too, dude. You took my money and your money. And he goes, whatever. And he throws the money in the elevator, and it's raining money. My buddy bends down to start picking up the money. Sebastian kicked him.
Oh.
And he said, I stood up, and the way the guy told me the story, he goes, I don't get mad very often, okay? But when I'm about to rage, I feel a heat sensation coming up the back of my neck. And I went, you're not feeling that right now, right? He goes, no, I'm just telling you. I go, okay, because you're getting very intense on me. And he goes, I picked him up with one hand. I grabbed his throat, and I lifted him up, and I cocked my hand, and I just breathed. And I calmed down. I let him go. The next day at the show, somebody approached me and said, we've all chipped in $100. All you got to do is punch him in the face once. And I said, is that true? And Rachel said, yes, that was true. He said, back then it was just, but I know Sebastian has grown up a lot. 30 years since they've been together.
I don't know. I've interviewed him with 10-year separations, and he's still the same guy.
Yeah. Well, he's like a big kid.
Yeah.
He has my favorite Gene Simmons story, which is that I'm sure I told it on the air that he went into Gene Simmons' house, and he goes, dude, I went in that guy's house, And he has like a freaking Kiss museum in his house, which is true. Gene Simmons has a room dedicated to all the Kiss merchandise. And there's a bag with like 100 Kiss cell phone covers. I said, dude, what the hell is that? And Gene Simmons says, that's our new promotion for Kissmas. That's our new Kiss cell phone covers. Can I have one of those? I wish I could, but if you go to kissonline.com, and he wouldn't give him one piece of plastic. But yeah, the show that we're doing this weekend, Ricky's like, I feel like he has so many stories that it's like a rare thing.
Stop.
It's true.
Is Gene Simmons the biggest asshole?
What?
Is Gene Simmons the biggest asshole?
The biggest?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No.
To me, he is. I don't know him like you know a lot of these guys, but to me, I feel like he never puts the good of the fans ahead of Kiss.
You know what it is? It's not, in my opinion, rock and roll.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, to me, rock and roll is so much more than music, and you just kind of got to be rock and roll, and rock and roll is something where you also have to be like one with the fans. I mean, one of the beauties of I'll use an example, Pantera, because I did a lot of stuff with Pantera, and the beauty of Pantera was that Dime and Vin and all those guys, they looked like the type of people that you would just sit at the bar and have a beer with.
Right.
And that's why people loved them so much, because there was no rock star persona of them at all.
Yeah, they were just cool dudes.
And I think that with rock and roll, you like to feel sometimes like, wow, like these guys are just like me.
Chris, you know you give off that vibe. Like you give off no rock star asshole whatsoever.
I was good friends with Vinnie Paul because he lived in Las Vegas. And speaking of like being one with the fans and just being a cool person, Vinnie used to always have this thing on Sundays, Sunday Fun Day. Pool party at his house. He would barbecue, cook for everybody. And he disappeared for a little bit. And I was like, where'd Vinny go? So I asked his girlfriend, Chelsea, I was like, where'd Vinny go? She's like, he went upstairs for something. And then he comes down holding the symbol. He's like, Kale, brother, I want to give you this because I think you'll appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
He had signed to Bass Master Kale, drew a little picture on there and whatnot. And that was maybe 3 months before he passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I mean, he was always taking care of everybody. We would always see each other at shows. Every time that we're in Vegas, we knew if there was a show going on town and we were both in town, we would see each other. In fact, we went to go see a band called Otherwise in Las Vegas. And we had taken Hell Yeah out on the road with Five Finger Death Punch.
Right.
And Vinny, we were both drinking. He comes up to me. He goes, man, the rest of our band need to learn something from us. They need to be out here with the people, hanging out, shaking hands, not hiding in the hotels the whole time. And I was like, Vinny, the hell with those guys. We need to start a band.
Yeah.
and for a second, he looked up in the air and took about a 3-second pause. He's like, man, I don't know if I got it in me to do another project. But he thought about it. He thought about it. And I was like, yes.
Chris is one of those guys that's like of the people.
Yeah.
You know, like
you could tell right
he's
away.
He's just a good dude.
There's a thing that Chris does on stage sometimes where he tells a story about the guy he replaced in Five Finger Death Punch was that jerk.
Oh, really?
Was that jerk. And he actually ran into him, and the guy was a jerk to Chris.
I mean, we all have bad days, man.
Yeah.
His bad day just ended up in me taking his job, though.
Yeah. Well, hey. But nobody could top Ricky. Went back to the station and beat the two guys.
But we don't talk about that anymore.
I mean, you should talk more about that. I want to go look it up. I want to go Google the news stories and see the whole story.
But there was a lot of years that I wasn't working because of that.
Because of that.
Oh yeah.
I would have hired you in a second.
No. What?
You said 2 years though.
No, it was much longer than that. Because if I went to another, and you know me, I'm not a tough guy. If I went to a radio station and I got in another fight, that station would have been in trouble for hiring somebody that's already exhibited violence in the workplace.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I'm still very proud of it. I think that more men need to handle things like men. We had this discussion yesterday. If I said to you, the three of you, you're gonna die in 30 days. You have cancer or whatever.
I'd go, yes.
But do you have anybody on your list that you'd like to kill before you go?
That's a long pause.
Yeah, because you're going over a couple. I mean, you don't have to say any names. I have a list.
You're hitting very close to home with me right now. Very close to home because I just.
You're not dying, are you?
I was gonna say
no.
okay.
I just, dude. Something crazy just happened that it goes back to the first time I was ever in Anchorage, Alaska.
Right.
20 years ago.
This is why I don't believe any of your stories.
Oh, dude.
I'm walking on a beach in Malibu with Rachel Bowen.
Yeah.
I'm in Anchorage. I believe I'm in
which is why I started I swear this is true, because
I believe you.
All the people that were there, I'm getting them involved to share their aspect of what happened during these moments. And this, what I'm about to tell you, you can Google.
Okay.
20 years ago, I walked into this club in Anchorage, my first time performing there. My ex is with me, and we end up spending about 30 minutes with the local comic who's going to open for me that weekend. His name is Matt Becker. Matt with one T.
Okay.
We walk out of the venue. My ex looks at me and goes, I like him. I looked at her and said, he's creepy. And she goes, what do you mean creepy? And I go, he's got dark energy. And she goes, you think you have intuition about people? And we got this whole argument about, and it came up several times, that I think I have intuition about people. And she says, you're wrong. That was 20 years ago. If you are able to pull up your Twitter page right now, whoever's listening to this, go to the Anchorage Police Department's Twitter page right now and scroll back to March 13th, when the Anchorage Police Department put out a flurry of tweets saying to be on the lookout for a man in Anchorage who's on a murder spree.
Jesus.
He's got a list of people that he wants to kill because he has pancreatic cancer.
And he knows, I love it.
And he's like, I have a list of people I want to kill, and he's going to kill everybody. And his name is Matt Becker. It's a terrible story.
It's a great story.
But here's how much I love being right. I cannot tell you the satisfaction of calling an ex from 20 years ago and being able to yell at her. Oh, it is such a great feeling. But yeah, dude.
I just sent you a link. Check it out.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Becker. Look it up. But
is he still alive?
He killed himself.
Now I think you were on the list.
Yeah. It was the people he had on the list was so, like, he messed up a lot of things in his life, and he got mad at people for, like, firing him from jobs, divorcing him, and he was like, I'm going to kill everybody. But
how many did he get from the list? That's what I want to know.
He tried to shoot his ex-wife. He started with her, and then he went to the house and killed her dad. Her dad was 88 years old. So he killed one person, and then nobody knew where he was for 24 hours. And people at his old job, like, they hired gunmen to come into the bar. And he never showed up.
His house, there's a dry erase board with just names on it.
Yeah, he had a list of people he wanted to take out. But
listen, go see these guys at Side Splitters in Wesley Chapel. Go to sidesplitterscomedy.com. Get tickets. You got Chris from Five Finger Death Punch. You have Ricky Rackman from Headbangers Ball. You got Craig Gass, who's a longtime friend of the show. All these guys are going to be up there doing comedy, telling jokes, telling stories, and it'll be a great time. I loved having the three of you here today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Yeah, each show has one VIP, and we just sold out the first VIP for tonight, but it's for two people. You can have lunch or dinner with all three of us before the show.
Yeah.
So, and you get those tickets at sidesplitterscomedy.com. So
good.
Side Splitters, Wesley Chapel, 2 tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, and 1 VIP each show.
Hope you guys have great shows.
Thank you, buddy.
Great seeing you all. Thank you so much. We're out of here. Have a great weekend. Thank you to Skylar and Matthew also for coming on the show today. See them at the Sapphire Lounge this weekend. And that's it. We're out. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Another chance for you to win $1,000 is coming up in 10 minutes with the bonus keyword. Goodbye.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. That's a... I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool.